The classic I want is from A&W. That's the only classic I want.
And welcome everybody to the Fandom Zone for another great night of intellectual conversation with.
I feel like the only reason you put that banner up there was so that you didn't say welcome to the channel.
Could have been. But you never prove it.
That's true.
It's a clever ploy. But yeah, so welcome everybody to Late Night Talks with PB, Zod, and I assume the
And no
Bridge
one else. Oh no. We're no longer loved.
we've been abandoned. No, but tonight we will be hitting some great topics. I don't know if you had a chance to look at my topics that I have.
I'm reading the description right now because I've seen what the two hashtags are above the title, because the third one isn't showing up because it's probably just a hair too long, because I don't know what the limit is for number of characters above the title for hashtags, but there must be some kind of random limit, at least for mobile devices. And I was like,
I think there is.
Kristen Stewart, interesting. Marvel movie, interesting. Things we should cancel, like Zod, interesting. Android, emojis, Popeyes, chicken sandwiches, and then Area 51. What I don't see is Star Wars.
Nope, no Star Wars.
Son of a bitch.
But you know, who knows? If I have to fill the void, there's always some shit to talk about Star Wars.
Always. I mean, we don't typically talk about leaks, but show me a channel out there that isn't talking about leaks.
I mean, we could talk leaks because I guarantee you it's like Russo brothers level leaks where, like, you know, could be true or, you know, could be about Area 51.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, is this, that's the game we could play. Is this storyline from Storm Area 51 or Star Wars?
They're about the same, right? Trey Courtney, what's up? Good to have you here. I know Cybernetic Husky said boy, but I don't know if he's there. I don't know if he just like wanted to throw that in.
Yeah, he said that 2 hours ago.
You think he waited? You think he waited 2 hours?
I mean, I can hope that he did, can't I?
Yeah, he might have. I mean, you know, Huskies are pretty loyal.
They wait around for their master.
They
At
did.
least that's what I was told.
So, you know, maybe I'll drop him a link. We'll have a fun night. See if Cyber wants to jump in here while we wait for the rest of the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know what everyone else is doing. I haven't been in the loop today. I had to do some running around.
Well, neither have I. I've actually been, believe it or not, working. So,
I mean,
you know.
can I? What happens if I choose or not? Is this like Ripley's?
Well, you know, really quick, let me address the chat because we had some new people come in. Tommy, always a pleasure to have you. DJ Odyssey, welcome. Good to have you.
DJ? Do you call him DJ or do you call him Odyssey, or do you say all of it every time?
You know, it depends. But I like it. It flows nice. You could use DJ Odyssey. You could use Odyssey. You could use DJ. It all works. I mean, it's a pretty catchy name.
Okay.
What do you prefer?
I didn't know if you had anybody else that you talked to that had like DJ in their name or their initials or anything else like that, because I don't.
DJD. That's the only other person I know.
Yeah, but usually when people are referencing him, they say all three letters.
It's true. True. You don't say DJ or D. You normally put them. He said, just call me Odd. I like that. We'll do that, Odd. Oh.
I will try and remember.
Dude, we're just gonna do some witty banter.
I mean, that's a pretty odd thing to call somebody.
Ooh, that was Stig level punnage right there. I like
Thank
that.
you.
And we're just waiting for more people to jump in, join our lively conversation. You just finished watching Halloween 4. I can't remember if that's a good one or not.
For the first time or for the fifth time?
I think it's
Like,
dull after the fifth time. So,
that's what I'm saying. Like those movies, pretty much all of them, even the good ones, aren't scary after the first time per se. But the good ones you can rewatch over and over again because you can enjoy the horror element. Whereas some of the crappier ones, I guess if you're going to rewatch them, you'd have to enjoy them like you enjoy a sci-fi original.
Yeah. It's more of, like we like to say, nostalgia. Nostalgia only used in the right context, because nowadays people like to just willy-nilly drop nostalgia. So it's not like when you're watching a nostalgic movie and you're like, oh gee, I'm gonna pop this in because I feel like remembering the days when horror movies were crap, but I still love to watch them. So
okay. He
Matt's
says he's
Mama
watching
Bear,
it for the millionth
welcome.
time. What's up, Mama Bear?
You know what was great? Did you see that Twitter thread that Mama Bear was in, where she made the jokes? I think we were talking about it, about the plants, and then we said she's been here long enough to get the inside joke of me and saying I'll destroy the plants.
Yeah, but then she said she may have missed the original one, but she understands Zodisms.
Am I growing in popularity where there's Zodisms now? I got parodies and memes. I mean, I feel like I'm giving some populism.
I want to focus on. You should put up that comment that Tommy said to me or addressed to me.
Let me see. Where is it? I gotta go back a little bit. Hey, at Pop Culture PB, I did a vid on the shitty scissor saber, and will be uploading why the shills are right as about something made me sick. Okay, so what do you think of this?
Well, I'm thinking that some of the shills were saying that the lightsaber was a little ridiculous. That's how I read the comment, at least.
And you know what?
Unless Tommy's saying that he likes the Swiss Army saber.
And look, we got Butterfingers, Jamie Vick, of course, the Senate, throwing sup, fucktard, at General Zod. Good to have you, Senate. Good to have you. And I just want to say something while we got people jumping in, just so everyone's aware. There may be some rumors floating around, some vicious rumors floating around that here in the fandom zone, we are fostering a culture of bullying. And I just want to get this out of the way. And I'm sure all of the great people who tune in every night and my loyal base of people that I have here will think this is ridiculous, but I'm going to say it anyways. Here in the fandom zone, PB, you can vouch for this. When we created this show, we wanted a place where all of you guys in the chat can interact and where we can have fun. And that fun might include making fun of my reading, which, let's be honest, is atrocious. Or
making fun of my love of cheese.
Yes, which we might have to stage an intervention. And
well, you can try.
I think that everyone who's here, just know, in case you don't know, everythly we say and everything we do amongst each other is all in good fun. We are all very close. We talk behind the scenes, and we have lively chats. And this is designed for everyone to have a good time. So, you know.
Yeah, it's not like we have John Campea come on for an interview.
Oh, God. The day I do that, I give you permission to put me out to pasture.
Hey, man, if you sent him a DM and he said, yeah, I would love to come to the Fandom Zone for an interview, you would say no?
I have standards. No, I would not. I would not take John Campea here in the Fandom Zone. I'd like to think I'm a higher class villain than that. I'm a B.
We're not talking like a presidential interview where you got to submit the questions beforehand.
I don't know, man. I feel like the day I do that is the day I am selling my soul to get those press passes.
Okay.
You know, now Jeremy Johns, on the other hand.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you, I'm not saying I go full show mode, but I might fanboy just a little bit.
Just a little, you think? Just a little?
No, man, it'd be a full on fanboy. But it's only because I love the way Jeremy Johns does his reviews. I've said it before. His views align a lot with mine. The bullshit he calls out on. I sent you guys a clip where he was talking about Dave Chappelle's Sticks and Stones. And I love, if you watch the end of that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't watch it.
I love at the end where he says people don't have a sense of humor anymore and they can't take a joke. It was all the same stuff we were talking about. So if you can hear me, Mr. Johns, you ever want to talk, hit me up on the Twitter. That's all I'm saying. Or, you know.
I assume that you are stalking him, not just following him.
What? I would never stalk anyone. What? Maybe.
Okay.
So
I believe
you. We got some great breaking news for everyone. A couple of silly things to talk about tonight, and we're gonna kick things off with one
breaking
of the
news.
So, you're all probably wondering, why in the world do I have Kristen Stewart in my headlines? Well, first off, I'd like to say she seems to be making some sort of weird comeback. Like, I don't understand it. She went from like disappearing into obscurity to all of a sudden every movie coming out seems to have Kristen Stewart. We got that horrible Charlie's Angels. We got some kind of horror movie with her called Surface. There's
what the hell is Surface? What is Surface?
It is actually, it saddens me because it's directed by Ridley Scott, who's one of my favorite directors. If you don't know, he made the
Ridley.
Ridley, yes.
Damn it.
And she is slated to play the main protagonist. They build a base underneath the ocean, and of course, you know, they're drilling because that's always a smart move, and they awaken a creature of some kind, and it starts systematically killing everyone. You know, typical horror stuff. So, yeah. But she's slated to be in that, and she's gone with this look. And I was saying, I wonder why she's got the like short hair and all that. You know, I'm not jumping to conclusions, but normally when people start doing that. Matt's Mama Bear. I don't care whether or not Kristen Stewart's in a movie. However, I do care about what she's talking about, and this should be interesting because she's.
Well, it sounds like you care about her hairstyle.
I'll get to that in a minute. I'll open that can of worms.
Oh, we got some screen sharing? What's going on here?
I got some screen sharing, and I'm going to share.
Zoom in a little bit here.
Kristen Stewart, she said she was told you might not get a Marvel movie if she, girlfriend, nixed PDA.
Whoa. So she thinks, or somebody told her, or some shit, just from the headline before we get into it, you ain't gonna be in a Marvel movie if you're a big dyke?
That is what I'm gathering, which I would
hilarious.
I would
Did
totally
they not
argue
see
that
what
point.
Captain Marvel looks like in Endgame?
Thank you. They don't look like they could be sisters right now. I mean, okay, look at Kristen Stewart's hairstyle right here, right? And then think back to Captain Marvel. I'm just saying, they would hit it off nicely. All right, so while promoting new movie JT Leroy, actress Kristen Stewart admits she felt a huge responsibility to discuss her sexuality, adding that she felt she'd be forsaking a side, whatever she said.
Well, she's a lesbian. She probably wishes she feels something huge.
Kristen Stewart says there was a time when she warned that her sexual orientation was a negativity impacting her career. I have fully been told if you just do yourself a favor and don't go out holding your girlfriend's hand in public, you might get a Marvel movie.
Oh,
Stewart
okay.
remembered in an interview with Harper's Bazaar UK, no one's ever heard of, that published online Monday, I don't want to work with people like that. Today, however, the outlet reports things have changed for the 29-year-old, and people approach her drawn to that undefined sexuality, wanting to make movies about it. The Charlie's Angel actress also explained why she doesn't shy away from talking about her sexuality in order to openly experience her existence. What?
Okay.
Like, I love these Hollywood actors and actresses that, if you're gay, fine. My man Elton's been rocking over a decade with that, and he's clearly gay, but I've never heard Elton go, you know, my experiences with my sexuality have liberated me. They're like, come on. You don't have to sit here and talk about how being able to say you're gay now is a awakening experience. Like, okay, how does that change your acting? You're still
I didn't
depressing
know
as
that it
fuck.
was an awakening experience, period.
I'm apparently
Is
it
that a
is.
thing? Wait, when are we going to turn the page that people got to come out of the closet to be straight? Like, when do I get to have my experience of, hey guys, I just wanted to let you all know I'm heterosexual?
Oh God! You have to have someone sad and be like, "I'm disappointed. You're a straight white male. Get out of here. Get out of this house. I can't look at you. No more Thanksgivings."
Exactly. Like, why do you have to have this big moment of coming out of the closet or revealing your sexuality? I thought that we were at a point in society where it's normal and it's just accepted to be a gay person or a lesbian or whatever, you know, within reason. Like, we ain't talking about these weirdos out there that are like, no, you need to accept everybody and their quirks. I was like, no, I will not accept the pedophiles. That's no. Like, I'm not accepting people just because they got quirks. That's not how I roll.
Yeah, it's and I had to highlight this because this is what we're talking about with these celebrities that are talking like they're transcending and they're creating a revolution, and it's like, no, you're not. Okay, so you're gay, great, awesome. Can you act? You haven't. I mean, what's your correct? Twilight. It's just. I think I just wanted to enjoy my life, and that took precedence over protecting my life, because in protecting it, I was ruining it, she said. Like, what you can't go out. Like, what you can't go outside with who you are with. You can't talk about it in an interview.
What fucking year is it? When is this interview from? Like fucking 1999 or something? 1979? What the fuck is this shit? Like, and you're in Hollywood? You think there's a bunch of people in Hollywood that are like, I don't know, man. She's a lesbian. We gotta stay away from her. What?
And like, here's the outline for this article.
This entire
that says,
fucking thing sounds like it's been put into a fucking time warp. This is incredible.
It says, we are proud to present October's subscribers edition of At Bizarre UK, starring Kristen Stewart. After being catapulted into global stardom as a teenager in the Twilight Saga, Kristen Stewart moved on to challenging roles, winning acclaim for her performances in the thought-provoking independent films that I've never heard of. Now, as she returns to the mainstream with Charlie's Angel, which will be a blockbuster, she opens up about her fluid sexuality,
I don't want to hear about the fluid coming from her sexuality.
To be herself. She continues, I was informed by an old school mentality, she continued, which is you want to preserve your career and your success and your productivity. And there are people in the world who don't like you. And they don't like that you date girls. And they don't like that you identify as a quote unquote lesbian. But you also don't identify as a quote unquote heterosexual. And people like to know stuff. So let me see, trying to highlight expletive.
This is worth a shot.
Are you? Expletive. Are you? Thank you. I tried. Stewart, however, does not adhere to a label and chooses instead to embrace who she is. I just think we're all kind of getting to a place where, I don't know, evolution's a weird thing. We're all becoming incredibly ambiguous, she said. And it's this really gorgeous thing. My God, that interview was like, it was phenomenal.
What website was this interview off of?
It was off of some UK global thing that she was doing to promote.
Oh my God, and it was in the UK. Holy shit.
So what do you think about
you would have thought that you would have thought she was walking around a fucking convent. Like, I gotta fit in here. I can't be letting people know that I'm a gay person. What?
It's like
no one cares.
Stars disappear, and when they come back, they've been like reprogrammed crazy. Grim Monolith. What is up?
People really don't. Oh, sorry. You were saying hello to somebody who has started watching. My fucking bad. Don't I feel like a dick?
Like, you know, Kristen Stewart acts like we're in the 18th century, and that, you know, her coming to the revelation that she's gay is this big thing, and it's like, what are you talking about?
First of all, the people that care per se about the characters in the movie. So we're not talking about the millions of people that made Captain Marvel make $1 billion. We're talking about the people that read the comic book and are like, I don't understand why you didn't do a black woman. Those are the people we're talking about. They don't give a fuck what the sexuality is of the actor at all, ever. Not one fucking bit. Like, you could be as gay as Liberace and you could play fucking Thor. And if you play a good Thor, they'll be like, that was excellent.
Welcome, Cybernetic. How are you?
I am all right.
What? So, buddy, you've been listening to this article. What do you think about this awakening of?
I just got here. I had the stream on, but it wasn't loaded for the longest time, and I didn't even notice.
Ah, that does happen to me sometimes. I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, okay, this person, you know, they had it scheduled to go live at this time. How come it's not live? And they're like, yeah, I'm live. And then I hit the refresh button. I was like, motherfucker, I missed 5 minutes.
I missed 20 minutes.
Okay, so we did an article, and Kristen Stewart had this awakening that she realized, like, now she can come out and say she's a lesbian, and she can hold hands with her girlfriend, and it's a whole new world, and she's so thrilled to hear it with us.
Remind me again, is Kristen Stewart that depressed-looking chick from Twilight?
Wait, there's more than one chick from Twilight?
Yes.
No, there's one that's just depressed.
Yeah, she's the translucent looking one.
Yeah, I don't get that. You see, people try to think that it's so exciting coming out in this day and age and stuff, but I'm like, okay, but everybody's so accepting and doesn't care.
Yeah, it's like
exactly
back when Ellen did it back in the day. That's when people didn't, really do it. So there was a difference. Like back in the 80s, 90s when you did it, it was a little bit different.
Exactly what I said. I was like, it sounded like this interview was taking place in 1999 instead of 2019.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. It's just like, these people, they astonish me with their stupidity. Because it's like, guys, wake up. This isn't a big thing. You're not, like, reinventing the wheel here.
No. And I don't know if you guys, I don't remember I don't know if she had another one, but Ellen, after a while of not having specials, she put one on there. And in, like, the middle of it, she said, times are different. If you want to come out, just come out. It'll be fine. No one will really judge you. And if you do, you probably surround yourself with different people. But
exactly.
Nobody in this day and age really cares if you're gay or straight.
No, like if you care, like if you are the individual who cares if somebody else is gay or straight, you got to look at what you're doing wrong because you got problems. Like, why do you care what somebody else is doing in their bedroom? It don't affect you. Like, they're not hurting children. They're not hurting animals. Like, they're having sex with another age-appropriate fucking woman. Who gives a shit? None of us do. Like, me personally, she's an extra skinny chick. I don't even want to see that film.
Yeah, and I love how she like paints this picture like she's been denied these roles and all this stuff because
I would like her, instead of just like coming out and roundabout saying like, well, since I was gay, I didn't get, these roles because those men, and it's probably, us three that she's talking about because we're all white males. And straight white males more specifically, but we're the ones holding her back because we don't like that kind of thing. She said it right in the article. Straight men don't like gay women. I was like, what are you talking about? Since when? Like, I know plenty of people that they're like, oh, I as a straight guy, the only stuff that I look at is women on women action. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't need you to tell me that, but obviously you being straight has nothing to do with anybody else's sexuality. So why would you think that I would care if you being gay or straight is going to affect you doing a movie role? I mean, if it does, then yeah, I have a problem with it. If you're like, well, me being gay I can't play this straight character correctly, then yeah, don't play that
Bullshit.
individual character. But
That is bullshit
apparently
because
she
we all
was
see Neil
straight enough
Patrick
in
Harris.
Twilight. Exactly.
Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris.
Like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when, I don't know what, maybe second or third season of that show, and then everybody on the internet's like, oh, did you know that he was gay? And I was like, bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I
Granny
said.
Stinson on the show, every episode, you're like, wait a second, you're telling me this guy who can play a womanizer to a T is gayer than Liberace? Because he is. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I don't believe you.
But
I'm gonna need receipts.
And that's why it goes back to it's called acting.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hell, even
And
for like
either
some
can or
comedic
can't do the
bits,
role.
George Takei has played like the, ladies' man because of his voice. And
Yes.
it's all for comedic stuff, and
No, he does have that smooth voice.
yeah, that's why he's done it, and even if it's voiceover work, he's done it.
No, but I would love to see her come out with an actual list and be like, yeah, I was gonna be the person that they were gonna cast for Scarlet Witch, but I was gay.
She somehow got Snow White in the Snow White Huntsman.
Yeah, I watched that movie. It was okay.
I liked it. I thought it'd be better if they had a better Snow White.
I was waiting for the Huntsman to like start killing people with an axe, but that's because I like Thor.
I think that's why they made the second one where it just focused on him killing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one is wild. Well, action-wise at least, compared to the first. Yeah, I don't know what her big hang up is, I guess. Like, if she thinks that this is holding her back, she has got the exact opposite idea. Exact opposite. If anything, it's propelling her forward because people want to check boxes nowadays.
Yeah, that's why this whole thing threw me off, because I'm just like, what are you talking about, Like, I don't understand exactly where you're going with this. Like, are you trying to get sympathy? Are you not? I don't get it.
What's really holding her back is that she's a flat actress.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
she definitely could use a pair of implants.
Not
wait.
that. I'm talking about emotion.
Like every role.
Emotion.
My
She's
mistake.
flat. The performance is flat. Hell, if you put her next to Brie Larson, and Brie Larson looks like a Class A actress.
Yeah, that's because she got.
I
she
care
got
for
the
neither of
implants.
these. I care for neither of these actresses because I both think their performances are flat. But
I love what
Kristen is extremely flat. I've never seen any emotion in any of her roles.
and I just want to highlight something Jamie Vick said. The problem is that if she was in a porn movie, she couldn't play a lesbian.
Oh.
That is
that's probably true.
And DJ Odyssey or Odd put a good point down here. John Browman, who is gay, can play a womanizer. Oh my gosh.
Barrowman. Browman? That is not even the same name. It's not like you mispronounced it wrong. Continue.
Who is gay can play a womanizer to a T. It's called acting. If a person is a good actor, he or she can do anything they want. Very true.
Now we're speaking of Neil Patrick Harris. I haven't seen him in much lately. What the hell? I enjoy him.
No, he just.
But I know he's gone a little bit to the Broadway scene again after that show.
Yeah, the only recent or new thing I've seen him in is he did a commercial for, I think, the Google thing for that tablet that follows you in your kitchen so you can talk to people. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's not creepy.
They're all wiretaps, man. That's why I don't have one.
No, this one, he like was standing on one side of the room and he walked all the way to the other side of the room and the camera is like tracking him in the room. And I was like, what the
Don't
hell?
buy that shit.
I was like, that's not for me. Like Alexa was already an invasion. Alexa, are you listening in? Well, absolutely. I listen to everything. Oh, okay. Shit.
So my cousin's like fiance now. Like one of the last times we were over, like a month ago. I don't know. We're over at night, and he asked Alexa, "What is the size of an average penis?" so there's me, my brother, my dad, and my uncle. I think he was in there. My cousin, my other cousin. I have fuck because two cousins, one's girl, one's guy, because he was over because it was his last. It was his last day being here before he had to go back to Montana. So all of us were laughing at it the whole time, and then like my mom and my aunt and the cousin were kind of shaking their heads, but we were laughing. But the best part is once it said the size, which I can't remember, he shouts, "I'm above average." But yeah, that's now on like the search history of that Alexa, which is another reason why not to get one, because anyone could just ask it anything.
That's right. And then it's on your history or whatever Google account is connected to it at the time.
And I agree. I just call him Captain Jack Harkness because I watched Torchwood before Arrow, which was an amazing show. But anyways, yes. I just wanted to bring this up to kick things off because this is the ridiculousness that we're dealing with now, where these Hollywood stars seem to think that we're like still in the like good old days, the 1800 days. I don't know what
they think everyone outside of New York and California is stuck in that past when we're not. We just have a different way of thinking.
Did you just say that Hollywood is stuck in the 1800s?
Yep.
Considering there was no Hollywood in the 1800s.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
he could have just said 1900s and we would have been okay with it.
Wasn't it 1829 when they found gold?
1849, like that's why they call them the 49ers.
Yeah, 49.
But that doesn't mean Hollywood was there.
Hollywood was always there.
Oh my God. Like the physical land, that is correct. The physical piece of land where Hollywood is has always been there.
Say 1900s though, because that's when it started. In a desert.
And yes, Mama Bear, I've watched lots of Torchwood. That is one of my favorite shows. I've watched it all the way up to Miracle Day.
Sure.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, I would never want to go to California in my life unless I went there to like check something out, like maybe.
I mean, dogs don't like earthquakes.
No, they don't.
But here's the thing: I said I know California unless I was there with my dad, because my dad actually grew up there in his early life, and that's where my grandpa grew up. But of course, this was all before it got its big face change around late 70s, early 80s, where it became the
whoa! He got a face
crap
change?
hole it is today. No, Hollywood.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait a second, hold on.
No, I said that's before Hollywood got his face. Like California had a complete face change, and all the way the people are, smug and with sticks stuck up their asses. That's why I hate the state.
It's like, oh my God, just Hollywood. It feels like it's its own, like, I don't know. its own universe, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you just step into a whole different, another world of wacky people, and you're like, I can see that aliens might be here because they might all be in Hollywood.
Yeah, there are all kinds of aliens in freaking Hollywood. They came from Mexico.
Oh my God. I knew you were going to go there, PB.
It's just a bunch of people full of themselves. I already hate people like that.
And that's the problem. And you know what's funny? You hear a lot of actors and actresses and even comedians that talk about how the left. Notice how you never seen Chris Tucker? That motherfucker was on the rise. And then he got into that life, and he's like, all of these people are crazy and weird. I'm getting the hell out of here, man. He went to become a pastor. Funny as hell.
All the Visit California commercials, they say, "Oh, we're not this." I'm like, bullshit. That is the only thing I see about your state, and it's proven through every form of media out there. I don't give a shit if you don't think you're that way, because you are that way. Like, oh, they always think we're full of ourselves, head in the clouds. I'm like, yeah, everyone thinks that because you guys are.
And Matt's Mama Bear with a plug for Canada. Come to Canada. We have healthcare legalized, Mary J, and drinking at 19.
But you can drink in Wisconsin.
There's 52 weeks in a year. They only got 6 weeks of summer. The rest of it's winter.
And you know my feelings about winter. I see a fucking snowflake, I'm done. Can't stand it.
And pot's about to become legal over here, so.
Right, it's just a matter of time. My state just moves slowly.
I need to buy some farmland because I can legally grow weed now.
Like, are dogs allowed to drive tractors?
Possibly.
I did see an article where a dog was driving a car. So,
yeah.
I mean,
okay. Tractors are much slower, so.
Yeah. I mean, if a dog can get behind a car, tractors.
And dogs got great reflexes.
They do. 120%. So there was some other silliness I wanted to get to. And we were talking about Dave Chappelle and the cancel culture. And so I was perusing the Twitter. Yes, I called it the Twitter.
He perused again.
Oh, I remember. It was like a few days ago after the last time I was on here. People were saying they can't save cancel culture. I'm like, no, don't save cancel culture because it's just a bunch of whiny bitches.
Wait, so if you're transitioning from one subject to another, don't you have like a bunch of stuff you should say in between?
Fiddlesticks. All right, we transitioned.
No, like the people who are here and possibly the people that would watch in the future.
Okay, so transition.
Chill yourself. You bastard.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'll be professional. Let's see. Let me read some of these chats before we transition. We have one for the Senate. Go ahead and read this.
Oh. Do not come to California. It fucking sucks ass here. I lived here for 12 of 10 years. It's fucking horrible.
We have one from let me see. Let me find another one. Oh, this is a funny one from Curtis YZ. Damn imagery lines.
Oh my gosh.
I said imaginary lines.
No, you did not say imaginary at all. Are you what? You fucking trolling me like 2 seconds later. I said imaginary. I said
it. Okay, I did it. I didn't say it, okay? And I'm proud to be a Kryptonian. Damn imaginary lines on the planet Earth that make up different territories that vastly differ in laws in which none align perfectly to me. Damn you lines. And Butterfinger says, our next topic.
Okay,
Which
now,
is a great
now you
transition.
can.
Our next topic is going to be I
You
didn't
didn't
press
show
screen
yourself
share.
at Hey, everybody. If you're enjoying the witty banter or the ridiculous reading, go ahead and hit the like button and share us on Twitter so that all of your friends will enjoy all of the hilarity that the fandom zone brings to you.
Before we transition, I have a question because I know at least 2 people on the chat have commented. Why do people like the trash videos that I make up in like 2 seconds over the videos that actually take time to record and sometimes edit? Because that video, no, because the recent video I had is doing well, the one that came out today, and I thought of doing that around this time yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I thought of it, and then I woke up. And I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna record this." I didn't even change my shirt or anything. I had my crappy shirt on, recorded it, and then now everybody likes it. What the fuck?
You just gotta be real, man. You gotta be real.
But then I do these gameplay videos, and then no one comes like the Assassin's Creed Odyssey videos, which have been canceled because no one comes to them.
Yeah, the first one did good, and they dropped off real quick.
Which is
They're
sad.
finicky with those games. I don't understand the algorithm.
I don't either.
Oh, super chat from the Senate. You make
Kryptonians ashamed to be Kryptonian with your retarded ass.
Much better.
Oh, highlight what the Senate just put.
And
where
super
he
chat
tagged me.
from the ancient one.
Because it's funny, Cybernetic Husky. That's why they like it, I assume.
So they don't like me screaming in my car video and getting pissed off in that one. Oh no, wait! A lot of people watch that one, just not a lot of people like that one.
And
I watched it without watching it. Go ahead.
From the ancient one, an internet troll face for General Zod, so he will look totally awesome. Thank you, ancient one. I appreciate that. Now, transitioning to the next topic. Here's a list of things people want to cancel.
General Zod.
Not on it. People are calling on each other to cancel, hate, and spread a message of love after @Roundup asked what were the things they would like to cancel. The list also includes funny responses like canceling work and the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, here's a good one from somebody I followed. He around that with that hashtag, he said, "How about we cancel culture?"
Now that's
I don't understand why we need to get behind something to cancel it. Like, you don't need to start a movement to get something canceled. You just have to not watch.
I think it's just cancel people sometimes, you know.
I always thought that was how you got.
That's called murder.
Cyber. Like, disclaimer, I'm not at my banner. God.
Well, I've seen it happen with these hashtags.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Good God, man. He comes in hot already. So, Michael.
This is why people should watch this over the High Council.
I
think I'm joking.
Michael's statement says he's got a list of things: student debt, medical debt, private health insurance, fossil fuel emission. You were doing so good until you.
Stop. Who the fuck is going to pay for that for those first few things? Actually, all of that. Who the fuck is going to pay for that? I'm not paying for it unless it's my own shit.
They don't understand how real life works.
Oh, clearly not. They're
Like
like
they don't understand. Like
tuition.
you can't cancel
Hey,
stuff
we can
that's
lower
a negative.
tuition costs if we stop having it subsidized by the government. I looked at some stuff recently. Tuition costs have gone up since it's been subsidized by the government. And now here's something funny, because this is what I looked at. From the 70s, tuition costs have gone up because it got subsidized by the government. But like the price of like a standard cheeseburger, I think it was at McDonald's, has gone down.
Oh God. I don't know if that scares me for education or if it scares me for the quality of the burger.
I don't think the quality has changed.
That's probably true.
They haven't. White Castle hasn't changed. Yeah, White Castle hasn't changed its recipe.
The price of college went up because they said, "Oh, well, everybody can afford to go to college because you can just get a loan. So we can just raise the price because you'll just get a loan and you can pay for it after. It's fine. It don't matter how long you got to pay for it
or the interest.
Fuck. You can't cancel debt. That's not how that works, you fucking moron.
Wait, that says cancel debt.
Yeah, like we're talking
there's a way to cancel debt.
Canceling student debt and canceling, what was the other one?
Well, there's a way to cancel debt. You have to cancel yourself, though.
Yeah, it's called murder.
Not if you do it to yourself, then it's suicide.
That's just murdering yourself.
Suicide.
Co-pays,
homicide and suicide are both murder.
Which happens.
Let's keep on going down.
Okay.
I like this one by Elmo. It says, "Getting offended easily."
Oh, that Elmo account. That
see?
Elmo account is hilarious.
Reasonable stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you could talk about getting canceled.
Going to be in trouble for this, but the Resident Evil movies, I hate to tell you, they're already a thing. Can't cancel them.
Can't cancel them when they've happened.
What are we supposed to do? Like, we got to build the time machine first and then go back to retroactively cancel all of them?
There's 6 of them, man. That's a tall order.
That's what I'm saying. Is just canceling the first one going to mean that none of the rest of them get made? Because I doubt that.
Oh, then we're going into Marvel timeline stuff. I don't want to go down that road.
No, I'm saying, like, if you don't make that first one, they'll just wait like 4 or 5 years, and then you'll come back to your own timeline to be like, "Hey, did you see that Resident Evil trilogy?" You'll be like, "Motherfucker, okay, back to the time machine." And you come back to time, and you'll be like, "Hey, did you see that Resident Evil quadrilogy? Damn it, another one slipped through this time. Shit."
Read that Sarah one, because looking at their picture, it looks like they do that.
Fans who stalk celebrities and don't give them privacy.
But look at their picture. It looks like they do the exact thing.
No, I got a problem with that. Like, okay, so you go out to dinner and you see, for sake of argument, let's use the name Jeremy Johns.
Oh.
And he's having dinner. You don't walk up to him when he's having fucking dinner and say, "Hey, I love you so much. Can we get a picture?" You wait until he's done with his dinner and he's about to leave. And that is when you walk up to him and he says, "No, get away from me, you weird Kryptonian."
And stop spamming my emails.
Exactly. He's like, "Wait, you're the General Zod account?" Uh-huh.
Oh, here's a great one by Dylan the Queen.
Dylan the Queen?
Hey, racism, homophobia, ageism, sexism, transphobia, sexual assault, bootlegs, and mega scams.
Okay, I can get on board.
I agree. We should
cancel
cancel South Africa.
I can get on board with most of that, but we got to keep those old fucking people off the road.
Hey, I said I agree we should cancel South Africa because they do all
Totally.
of that.
Oh, I like what Miles here said. Cancel culture. We should cancel culture. People should be allowed to like what they like and express their opinions without fear of social retribution that involves the loss of jobs and livelihoods. That is great. Same one for Robbie here. Cancel culture again. What we should cancel. Humans are extraordinary and complex. Great ones are flawed. Humans aren't diamonds. Where the less flawed you are, the more your worth you have. The wisest sometimes have the deepest scars to teach us how to avoid them. Wow, Robbie, that was very insightful. Glad I read that. And this one says, I'm seriously thinking of canceling my WWE network subscription. The thing has been a nightmare to navigate ever since the update, and they got rid of the watch list. For God's sakes, buck your ideas up, WWE.
So,
You're up to date. When's the last time you refreshed it?
She says, judging people about harmless things that make them happy. I.e., if you don't like pumpkin spice lattes, then just don't order one. Exactly.
How about I got an idea for pumpkin spice latte. Stop putting them earlier in the season. Then I won't be pissed off with them. No, they don't belong in August.
I can have a pumpkin in August.
No, they got to start when fall starts. End of discussion.
They should start this Thursday.
That's it.
That's when fall starts.
Yeah, they
Football
can't.
Season.
Yeah. But they can't start in August. They can't start in August.
What is the ETA on those pumpkin spice lattes? Did we even get word on them? Because I need my fix. I will be ordering one every
Who
single
the hell are you asking?
You guys, you heard anything? Come on, man. This is important.
What the hell? We just said that we don't want them yet.
I don't want them at all.
Like, the only pumpkin I want is the pumpkin pie flurry at Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah, that shit's good.
All right.
Oh, it's so good.
Here's the thing about pumpkin spice.
Hold on. Before we move on, you got to go back to like 12:55. A bunch of people put a bunch of stuff that they would cancel.
Okay, let's go back to 12:55. So let's read the chat. We have the Senate super chat.
Finish.
Go ahead.
Think about pumpkin spice. It contains -100 pumpkins in it.
That's okay. It's still
it just shouldn't be called pumpkin spice. It doesn't have any pumpkins in it.
Oh my goodness, this is a trigger for science.
It's like calling powdered sugar straight up cocaine, but it has no cocaine in it.
Dude, dogs don't like pumpkin spice.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay,
my lab
sensitive noses.
Yeah. Well, my lab ate like my mom's pumpkin pie. He didn't eat the whole thing. You could see where his nose was. He was eating that. He liked that. That was like years ago. That was one of the first years we had him, and it was his first Thanksgiving.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Sounds like he has good taste.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So go ahead, PB, read this one
me
from
to
the
read?
Senate. Yes.
If it was possible, I'd cancel the retardation spreading in your brain, General Zod.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Senate. Trey Courtney puts, cancel the sequel trilogies.
Like, at what point? Because we know that General Zod, thanks for knifing Star Wars, and I appreciate it, Trey. I appreciate it very much. He loves The Force Awakens. He still loves The Force Awakens.
Yes,
He doesn't think that TLJ makes it a worse movie.
No, I don't actually,
How's that possible, man?
because I don't look at TLJ as being connected to Force Awakens.
Like, The Empire Strikes Back makes the original Star Wars a better movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for agreeing with me. Thank you.
So my point being is that I don't count TLJ in this trilogy.
How can you not? My whole point was the trilogies have to be counted together. I could see you saying, well, I don't really count specifically what happens in episode 2. Like, I see Yoda do a bunch of kick flips and beat the hell out of Dooku, but then he's got to catch a thing, so he gets away. But I don't let that affect how I look at Yoda in episode 5 because he's an old, decrepit green man. Like,
So-
you can do that, but you have to keep the trilogies together.
No, man, JJ's gonna fix everything. You just watch.
What
He's gonna make it all make
What?
sense.
what did I come back to? I was just marking my territory. What the fuck? What the fuck are you two going on now?
Star Wars.
Oh,
Ah,
I
okay,
figured it was
we're gonna
Star
get
Wars.
off
I just
Star
don't know how we
Wars,
got there.
and we're gonna go
Okay.
on to the next one.
The next, okay, is
I'm afraid of the guy from Fight Club film pointed out a way on how to cancel credit card debt.
no, they didn't cancel credit card debt. All they did was blow up some buildings.
Odd put cancel my dry spell.
Nah, man, he put hashtag. You gotta say hashtag.
Oh, I'm
Or
sorry.
he said pound cancel my dry spell.
Very well and eloquently put, sir. Biden touch put cancel my gifts.
Oh, that's never going to happen.
Oh, this is a good one. Biden dirty put cancel the law that says I gotta wear pants in public.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey.
whoa. You
Hey.
can wear shorts.
In the city of Alexandria in Minnesota, you can have sex on your lawn just as long as you are wearing socks. It is 100% legal.
Where is this at?
Alexandria, Minnesota.
I've got to go test this theory out.
Oh my god. Why do you want to go be an exhibitionist?
The bigger question is, if I can be, why not?
Tommy says TFA was a piece of trash.
Well, each their own. Matt's model there, but I get what Zod is talking about. Marvel fans have been denying a movie since the one that shall not be named. They made twice.
What are we talking about?
I'm thinking of one that shall not be named. I can't think of that.
What Marvel fans are denying a movie?
Probably, Captain Feminism.
They made that one twice. That's what I'm trying to think of.
confused.
What's the one that they made twice?
Like the only Spider-Man they made twice.
They made them 3 times technically.
Technically, yeah. I don't know. She's going to respond to us because the chat's always a hair behind in a moment.
Yes.
X3.
X3.
Oh, the X3. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we don't consider.
Hey, you don't rope me in with Zod here and his ridiculous comic book. Oh, Doc Phoenix is terrible. They told Charles to shut the fuck up.
They
Ah.
did. It's
They did with their eyes. They did it with their eyes.
I still haven't watched it.
Me neither.
Don't
I
do
won't.
it. It's a soul crushing
Hey,
experience.
if it's free on TV, like how
Don't
FX.
do it. Don't do it.
Because they have a million commercials. I could just sit there in the background. Well, I don't know.
Whoa. If
Fucking-
it's just on in the background, you ain't watching it. That don't count.
Well, you know.
Like if you ain't sat
But if
there
it's on the
and
TV
watched
and it's
every minute
free,
of it, like if you didn't see every minute, like every frame wash over your eyes, you didn't watch the movie.
so people
Yes,
who watch
and
the
then
movie
watch
That's like
your
talking to
say
Perp,
shit and
and
walks
he's
out.
like, Perp says, "Yeah, I watched the entire season of The Boys, except I fell asleep sometime at the beginning of episode 2 and woke up sometime in episode 3." I was like, "Motherfucker, you didn't watch the season then."
And he said, "It's meh." I'd be
He's like,
like,
"No,
"You
it's
missed
fine.
it,
No,
you
it's fine." I was like, "Holy
missed it."
shit!" Like, you'd be missing important plot points. Like, who was a Skrull? I don't know who a Skrull was. Everyone's a Skrull. No one's a Skrull. Everyone's a Skrull. I don't fucking know. You're
I
a
swear,
Skrull.
some
I'm a
people are
Skrull.
some people are saying, "Oh, they hope Tony was a Skrull, so he's still alive." I'm like, if they make him that one that died a Skrull, I will lose my shit because they played with the fucking emotions. Because I was sad, and I'm like, this is a great way to send out the character. And if you people want him to that one have been a Skrull, fuck you.
I mean, if he's revealed to have been a Skrull the entire time, that really changes how you see those movies, doesn't it?
It doesn't make sense.
Even if the Skrulls continue, for whatever stupid fucking reason, to be good guys, it still makes you look at all of those movies and be like, Pepper Potts, why you done be fucking a Skrull? Like, I don't know how that stuff
and
works.
can they have,
You know,
well,
they
can't
revealed.
have kids, but then the kid will be.
You
I
know,
don't
they
know.
revealed that it was actually Nick Fury at the funeral, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then they still haven't
No,
revealed
I don't think it would make
who
much.
was supposed to be a Skrull the entire time, because I know going into Captain Marvel, and I don't remember when they started the campaign, if it was after Infinity War or before, but they said, hey, we're bringing the Skrulls, and somebody, one of the Avengers or somebody with the Avengers, you know, someone who's been in the movies, has been a Skrull the entire time.
It's going to be Captain Marvel. I'm sorry. It's a high likely scenario for me. Oh, she's had interaction.
Double fighting her people.
Yeah, and several things that they do with the Skrulls is they create agents that have fake memories, so they think they're this person, and they're not until it's revealed that they are actually a Skrull the whole time. They didn't even know it. Because during it was Secret Invasion, even the Skrull Queen started screwing with Tony's mind, and Tony wasn't a Skrull, but she did that and explained that whole thing to him of what they do, and he was getting really confused. And then Black Widow came in and freaking shot the Skrull Queen's head off to, save him.
Fucking dog, get down. Get off the chair.
No, I'm staying on my chair. Oh, you're talking to yours.
Yeah, I was talking to my dog.
This
Sorry.
is my chair.
Okay, so yep, that was all the wacky fun there. So, here's a interesting article for everyone. Some ridiculousness, unfortunately, from Android.
Wait, aren't you supposed to shill for yourself in between articles?
Oh yeah, by the way, if you're new to the channel and you like this video, go ahead and click that like button. And also, if you like the content and you're having fun, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Anyways, we have some funny thing to talk about with Android. This has been just a laugh ride of articles tonight because Android 10 brings gender inclusive emojis.
The fuck?
Android
that
10
moment
brings...
when you're happy to be an Apple user.
Wait, you're an Apple user?
Yeah, because I decided not to change because I'm fucking lazy.
Android 10 brings gender
I
inclusive
mean, I've seen
emojis,
plenty of dogs that like apples.
new accessibility features, and more. The operating system update is rolling out on Pixel phones and other devices on Tuesday. Android users are trying out the new dark mode and reviewing its updated security features. Now,
I was told you can only try out the new dark mode if you're from an urban center.
here is the gender neutral emojis.
I thought it was the yellow emoji. Oh no, wait, those are
Wait,
all
what?
Asians.
Wait, gender neutral emoji.
I
Yep,
thought the gender neutral
Where?
emoji was yellow.
right there.
That just looks like an old grandma.
What's gender neutral about it?
It's an old grandma, guys.
It's yellow instead of.
Wait, so it's Asian
Said that earlier.
or it's just a white character in The
No.
Simpsons?
I want to tell you this right now. You see these ones on the bottom left. Oh no, go back to the other one.
Go back one.
Back one. What was the last one you were on?
Oh God, no.
Yeah. See the two on the bottom left. Don't they look like old grandmas?
Yeah, that's just the two old ladies of the ones from this gender neutral fucking one.
Look,
Their hair just thins out a little, so they can't put that big swoosh on the front that they learned from Clark Kent. What the fuck are
and
these?
here is Google releasing more than 50 new gender inclusive emojis.
How the fuck is Dracula gender inclusive other than the fact that he drinks everyone's blood? Unless you have
That's why
AIDS.
he's gender inclusive. He drinks everyone's blood.
Yeah, but like that's not a new thing.
Look at this.
Wait. Hold on, I gotta look closer at these on my screen here. Woman, man, purse. Wait, which one are they using now?
They're using the after. They're using these ones right
Okay,
here.
okay. That the after one for the cops still looks like a guy and a girl. Same with the
But they went shorter with the hair. You see?
yeah, it still looks like a girl.
No, go back up. I gotta look at these police people.
These face palms just look like dudes, and the zombies look like dudes.
Dude, the face palms on the left are women, and they're supposed to be swapped out for the ones on the right.
Yep.
Yeah, the ones
which
that
are
these
not
ones
women.
Look at these ones on the right. All of them. All of the cops. They all look like dudes.
Dude, all of the cops look like dudes except for the one on the left.
Eh.
It's
I
gender.
don't understand. You guys scroll back up because I still don't understand
See?
what the difference is.
See,
Like,
And it
the
says
thing is,
instead of
person?
woman,
Are they
it says,
not using man and woman? They're only using person.
oh man, they're being more inclusive to dudes that have a little bit longer hair.
Oh,
See,
so
when I
this
grow
is
my hair out,
emojis
it
for
kinda-
80s rock stars.
Yeah.
Oh,
look, it gets
fucking
better.
liars.
We've got gender neutral couples.
What do you mean
Just
gender
looks like
neutral?
gay
Why are
couples
these
to me.
all random? What is this? No, this has to do with colors, not gender.
Yeah, this is
Like these are the
interracial
colors.
children.
These are just boys. These are all boys. Who in the chat thinks that these aren't boys? Just these 6 individuals on screen right now. You tell me if you think it's a boy, yes or no. Simple question. I mean, there's only 3 of us, so hopefully there's, 10 people watching.
Oh my god. Go back up.
Star Woke is here. When did he get here? You didn't know he was here, Zod. You didn't say nothing.
There is no gender neutral. There's male, female, and like whatever that other one was. What other one is where people are born with both genitalia. Forget
And
what
look
it's
at
called.
this. The
Hermaphrodite.
evolution
Yeah,
of woke
that's it.
emojis.
And hermaphrodites are
Look
not
at it's
normal.
old grandma. It still looks like a grandma.
Like, it's not a normal thing that happens. It's an anomaly.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, like we talk about comic books and comic book movies all the time. In the universe that the X-Men inhabit, what percentage of humans on the planet are mutants? Is it 50%?
Nope.
Is it even
No.
5%?
No, it's a rare gene.
It's
Yeah.
a very rare gene. Like, man, woman, those are the other ones. Everything else is an anomaly. Like, they just have to give it a medical term.
Oh, I'm looking at it because for some
Like,
reason it's
people have
bigger
got
on the screen. The two green
I don't
shirt
want to know
guys.
what bigger things you're looking at on hermaphrodites.
No, on the stream. The stream. The pictures, the stream. The two green guys, wherever they went. I'm looking at them. I know what exactly they look like. They look like soy boys.
They look like
Fuck
Talos
boys.
and his lover.
It looks like
Look
I
at
could
this.
beat their. I could kick both their asses.
Gender neutral and same-sex couple emojis coming in the fall. I mean, that's awesome. I can't wait for these emojis. Gonna be sending them out all over the place.
Why do they gotta wait for the fall? Why aren't they here already? What's the problem with these emojis? All they did was freaking cut the hair. They're like, hey, I know what we can do. We can make it different. We'll cut her hair. We'll give her the Captain Marvel makeover, and people will like the character.
Hey guys,
No.
congratulations! We made dyke emojis.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
Like, you could have made a much more compelling emoji that actually holds back water. That's what a dyke is, Zod.
Oh no, I was looking at unicorn slippers.
Son of a bitch.
What? The unicorn was just in my shirt.
Oh my god! What is
With unicorn slippers on.
Oh my god. I don't want to know what is. Keep your camera off, please. Don't want to see what's going on over there. She's in your shirt with slippers. What?
No, not physically here. I could only wish. No.
This is disturbing.
It's just a random picture.
Hey, somebody new in the chat asked you a question, and I want you to read their name.
Okay, hold on. My chat is catching up here in the yard.
In the yard.
In the yard. Let me see. I have better luck in this chat in Google. Oh, welcome, wicked friends.
Come on, man. It's Wicket. Wicket.
Oh, wicket. Wicket.
Like, can you say spigot?
Spigot.
Yeah, would you say spigot?
All right. So, where's this question?
Oh, he just said, where's LB? What do you mean, where's the question? It's from like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I didn't get it yet. I don't know where.
What do you mean
LB
you
is.
didn't get it yet? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at this article.
I wrote some things in there
Oh my god.
just so you know it caught up.
Yeah, that's what I see. Cyber said, Zod, you a bitch, LOL, has it caught up yet? And Max Mama Bear said, the mutant percentage in X-Men is 0.27%.
I imagine that's not a lot.
Oh my god.
Those are great numbers for a gambling man.
Thank you, General Obvious.
Oh.
Crikey. Now you're typing away. Who's typing?
That is actually Husky. I am not typing anything. I am just simply observing.
I knew I should have gone for the yellow switches and not the green ones.
So
Yellow
yeah,
switches.
so now if
My
you
mechanical
are
keyboard.
Oh,
if you are a Apple fan of emojis, you now have gender neutral emojis. Congratulations.
except none of them are gender neutral.
That's what they said. The new design.
Every single fucking one we looked at either looked like a man or a woman, because emojis look like men or women, or they look like fucking random fucking smiley faces, unless those don't count as emojis.
I don't know, man.
Like, I don't know what the hell counts as an emoji.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
don't
old
know.
school
want to
emoji.
know what I really want to know?
Colon, parenthesis.
When
Yeah.
did fucking Tumblr and shitposts on Reddit become a primary source?
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, that's how the gender neutral thing and all the gender fluid shit came to be, because people came up with it on fucking Tumblr.
Gender fluid is semen.
But I'm serious though, that's all that shit came from. You trace it back, it started on Tumblr. There's several
God.
BuzzFeed articles you can find that came from some
Oh,
sort of
no,
shit
we
post
ain't
on
looking up
Reddit or
BuzzFeed.
4chan.
If he ain't gonna let me talk about Star Wars, we definitely ain't looking up BuzzFeed.
Oh no, forget.
I'm not
BuzzFeed,
looking that
man.
shit up either, but I started looking at stuff where somebody traced back a BuzzFeed article back to Reddit.
LB is on a special assignment.
Oh, was I not supposed to say what he was doing? Whoops. Of course our phones came with emojis, Sean. Oh my God.
No, it's not like back in the day where you had to download a third-party app.
Like, yes, the Samsung keyboard has built-in emojis. Even my old phone that runs on, I think, 5 point something something. I don't freaking know the numbers after it. It came with emojis.
Everything has
Like,
emojis
I don't
now.
know what qualifies. That's why I said I go even old school, because apparently colon parentheses, that's an emoji. Or at least it used to be. That's how we used to do them back in the day.
Back in the yard.
I mean, if you know, then people started having fun, and it was like colon dash parenthesis.
Oh,
Like, what is that? They're like, it's a nose, and I was like, well, holy fuck, sure shit.
it is. It is a nose.
Oh, fucking stream's not loading these emojis that I want to put in the chat because they're my favorite ones. Well, I'm just going to send it, see if it pops up.
Oh, no, I'm not reading it again, Sean, because I read it again, and I read it wrong,
That's my
and I'm
favorite.
not reading it again right.
That's
That ain't happening.
That's my favorite one. I remember for the longest time my brother couldn't get that one on the...
Your favorite one is what?
Oh, the one I threw in the chat.
Oh, obviously that freaking old
Yeah,
device.
I
I'm
remember
looking
it
at
wasn't on
won't let
Android
me
for
see it.
It wasn't
shit.
on Android for the longest time, but it was on iPhone. So then when people asked me
Oh, the
why I
thumbs
had
up.
no.
Yeah, you can't give a thumbs up because you've had yours clipped off, or no?
No.
Oh, you still have your dew claws?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's where you keep your Velociraptor claws.
Yeah. Anyways, I remember for the longest time, freaking Android didn't have that one.
Cyber.
So I'd send it to my brother or dad, and they'd be like, "Hey, what?" They'd be like, "What did you send?" I said, "Oh, I sent a middle finger." And that's why I said Apple was superior than fucking Android for the longest time.
You can't
'Cause
just
of
be
that.
cutting people off in the middle of their story, guy.
Oh, I was cutting off Cybernetic to let him know to drop the link. Because
Link to
yeah,
what?
I saw that. I was grabbing that while I was talking.
Okay.
Oh, the link to his channel? where
Yep.
he does all of his political videos?
Yeah. About dogs' rights.
Oh.
You know.
Hey, it's
So
not a
how far
PETA's
behind is
channel.
this freaking fucking... Yeah, this chat ain't too far behind the other one.
I
Like if
legit
I'm watching
thought
it on the StreamYard compared to just YouTube, they're pretty close.
I legit thought of making a PETA parody account, but it wouldn't be for animals; it'd be for robots.
PETA saves robots?
No, yeah, it wouldn't be called PETA; it'd be called like Rita.
Oh,
I thought of making it. I'm like, oh, I should do that. Really fuck with, and people, of course, would think it's serious and make it seem like it's serious, though, right?
and now we're going to transition from Rita to angry customer pulls a gun over sold out Popeyes chicken sandwich in Houston.
Hey, I'd pull a fucking gun
Hey, you
over
never
a
see this happen
sold-out
at
chicken
Chick-fil-A,
sandwich.
man. That's all I say.
That's because
No, fuck
everyone's
no.
at Popeyes. Houston, Texas. An armed group of people rushed the door of a Popeyes chicken restaurant in southeast Houston Monday night, demanding chicken sandwiches. Houston police were called to the restaurant on Scott Street and corridor after 9 p.m. Employees told ABC 13 a mob of 2 women, 3 men. Whoa! No, I don't want to hear the controversy over the Mexican restaurant fire.
I don't believe you. Fake news.
A mob of 2 women, 3 men, and a baby were told that to drive through that the chicken sandwiches were sold out, but apparently triggered the would-be customers. That's when police said they tried to get inside of the restaurant. One man had a gun, but a restaurant worker was able to lock them out. All the while, the group left the baby inside their vehicle. Oh my god. This is terrible. It was more an aggravated assault because he was displaying a weapon and threatening employees, said Lieutenant Larry Croson from Houston Police. It seems laughable, but some people who live in the area, along with Popeyes customers, say they don't find anything funny about the incident. I find it hilarious. He could have shot someone behind a chicken sandwich, said Frederick Taylor. Somebody could have lost their life because they ran out of chicken sandwiches. No injuries were reported. Police said the man with the gun is being described as having small dreadlocks, tattoos on his face, and was seen wearing a black shirt with red sleeves. The group left in a blue SUV. Police are hoping security cameras captured the incident. Anyone with information, they're asked to contact the Houston police. They haven't found these chicken capers. Oh my god. So speaking that PB's muted. Oh no, he's back. What do you think of this chicken hostility?
Wait, now who is the question for? Because you're like, seeing Sinsai is muted made it sound like it was going to cyber. And then you said, oh, I'm back. And then I hit the mute button again. And then you just kept going. So.
Yep, it's up to you now. What do you think of this almost loss of life because of the chicken sandwich being out?
Stupid.
Like, I ain't gonna. I do love me some food, but I ain't gonna lose my life over a fucking chicken sandwich, man.
Especially
Like, that's fucking
Popeyes.
ridiculous.
Well,
Any
hey,
chicken
It's
sandwich. I
normal
don't
for
fucking care if
Popeyes
it's
not
the.
to have half
It
the
could
fucking
be the
menu.
most delicious chicken sandwich of all fucking time. Like I could get in the time machine and travel to the year fucking 1798 or the year 2798 to have the greatest chicken sandwich that's ever been made. It's not worth my fucking life. Now, if we're talking about some block of cheese, that's a different story.
oh God.
That might be worth losing my life for.
Okay, I mean, you know, I guess a line in the sand for some good cheese.
Dude,
It
have
would
you
be a
had
line in the
Wisconsin
cheese,
cheese?
and then I would eat it.
Have you
would
had
get-
Wisconsin cheese, Zod?
Yes, I live in Wisconsin. I certainly hope I've had Wisconsin cheese.
He got some real good cheese when he came up north from a local place.
And let me
Instead
tell
of
you,
a place that mass produces it, because the smaller operations are better than the mass produced ones.
I gotta say, I'm no cheese aficionado like PB, but it was some pretty damn good cheese. I could see why he liked cheese, man. That's where it's at. Cause oh my god, I got some sharp cheddar. Oh, life changing stuff.
I always hate it when people say, "Oh, fancy imported cheese from like Europe." I'm like, "But have you had Wisconsin cheese?"
Yeah, why are you
I
doing?
mean, in Minnesota, you get the fancy imported cheese from Wisconsin.
Yeah. There's also dairy farms in Minnesota that aren't that bad. You got to
No.
find them though.
There are no cows in Minnesota. Don't let them fool you, people.
That's why that's why there were dairy barns that were crashing. No, they're not as big as Wisconsin. They're like tiny ones in Minnesota.
Like, what do you constitute as tiny? Can you give me a number?
I don't know. All I know
Like
is that we have
talking a couple hundred? We talking tens of cows?
all I know is we have the dairy building that's at the state fair, and all that stuff comes from local farmers and shit. And then there's it's more when you go to southern Minnesota too, where you find it, because that's where the Bonagard cheese comes from, and that's a Minnesota company.
Aha.
And Jamie Vick says she loves mild cheddar. It's the best.
I mean, I do like some mild cheddar. That's the type of cheddar that I would typically put on a burger if I wasn't using like singles that are prepackaged.
You have real cheese, you never want to go back to fucking Kraft singles.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You never want to go back to anything that is a synthetic cheese. That's what I call them.
Unless it's Velveeta because you're making queso dip.
Oh yeah, I mean if we're talking a dip and you're using Velveeta, that's totally different. Or if you're gonna do like shells and cheese, like that's totally different. That's like a dish that you're making. We're not talking about just
an
fucking cheese.
Australian.
Oh shit, son.
Now this is a real good question. Has our Aussie friend ever had Wisconsin cheese?
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Well, you
The
gotta
pattern
get
is
some.
full.
You gotta get
Pattern
some.
is full. Well, it sounds like it. Is it good?
It's
Yes.
the best in the world.
Stevie, I'm normally not on this hype cheese train, but you haven't lived until you've had true Wisconsin cheese. It will literally alter your life more than different flavor of Oreos.
All right. Well, that's a big call. Now, one question that I have is, do you have to chase this cheese down a hill first?
Possibly.
You don't have to unless you want to win the competition.
Okay. Oh, sounds good then.
Aha.
So, we are talking about ridiculous things, some ridiculous articles, and I'll just catch you up. You missed a great one about Kristen Stewart's awakening, where she realizes that now it's okay to be gay. You missed, yeah, she came out and It says she's had a
She
wait.
missed out on a Marvel role because she's a big gay homo.
What?
Yep,
That's ridiculous.
exactly. I was like, ain't nobody care about that. They only care about the character in the movie,
Yeah.
especially Marvel fanboys.
And let's be honest, she probably didn't get it because she's not the best actress in the world.
That's what Cyber said.
And then we talked about gender inclusive emojis.
What?
I feel like you skipped the topic in between.
How-
Oh yeah, that
hang
was
on.
just the hashtag cancel everything, and we were reading over the things that people were talking about.
Sorry. What? So what are they wanting to have? Like a trans emoji or something? Is that what it is?
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna screen.
Oh, it's genderless. It's genderless.
So
But instead of being genderless, it just looks like a girl with short hair.
Dyke.
Yeah,
Hold
it's just a
we're gonna pull up
lesbian.
this magical page for you because it was so hilarious.
I mean, I don't know if he can look at the page while he's trying to avoid kangaroos, but
I'll try.
he'll try. He'll do it the safest way possible. Fucking dog, get up here.
So which one is?
here we go. They're going to change it from a woman to a person, and
Dyke.
a person to a man.
Right. So what happens to women then if they want to use a woman emoji? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. We've got gender inclusive Dracula.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just hipster Dracula.
What is the world coming to?
It's just hipster Dracula. Hey, show him the grandma one.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find Granny.
See the bottom too on the bottom. It's grandma. That's all it is. All I see
Dude,
is
what
grandma.
just drove past you like a bat out of hell, or did you upgrade your ride?
Nah, it wasn't my ride. It was I don't know, some douchebag in a hooded up car.
Oh, we got a popper.
Oh shit.
He's muted.
Improper.
We're picking up representation all over the place instead of just 3 white guys. Well, I mean, 2 white guys and a white dog.
Yes, representation, the rainbow people.
That's right.
Did you get a look at these gender inclusive emojis now from Android?
I don't have an Android, and I'm glad I
I see
don't.
his icon moving, but
Oh,
I hear
Apple has them too.
Oh, what are these?
Hold on. Stevie,
Gender-
can you hear proper?
I cannot.
Yes!
Hello?
It's not me this time!
Hello.
Hold on,
But it's
Hello.
still
Watch.
me.
Gonna snap them up. There you go. Now do it again.
Hi.
Not yet.
Hi.
Hello.
Not yet, guys.
How are you assholes?
So you can hear him now, Stevie?
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
How are you?
Stop eating
No,
your mic.
Well,
It's fine.
either I
It's just a
eat my
StreamYard glitch.
mic.
I know it's delicious, but don't eat your mic.
All right, let's
All right,
do this.
so
do
let's
this.
go to these
All right.
gender inclusive emojis.
Show
I
the
need to
grandma.
talk about this.
Gotta show the grandma.
Here we go. We'll start with Cyber's favorite. Here's a gender inclusive granny.
It's general because it's just grandma.
Oh my god.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. This is my favorite one. These are the gender inclusive, I don't know, people that you see.
Yikes.
There's the cop. It's called a person after because we don't want to just put women in a classification. We got the normal person, but instead of long hair, they just look like a dude. And now we got 2 dude zombies.
It's just a dyke.
Here
Say
is
it. And those green ones must be the SJWs, are they?
Oh no, it's the reason why those other emojis were about to puke or turn into zombies. Or what the fuck are those smiley face things in the crowd? What the
Creepy.
fuck are those? No,
I am
no, the
creepy.
crowd. The crowd. No,
Where?
below.
Oh,
The
gosh.
crowd. The obvious crowd with those smiley things.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck?
jeez.
My Lanta.
Look, it says Apple has gone too far with their gender neutral emojis.
I still thought the gender neutral emojis were just the yellow bald ones.
That's what I thought
They were the
too.
first ones. They never specified a specific gender for those emojis ever.
Yeah, they were always gender neutral, but they decided to put gender into it. You know what? I'm just sick and tired of this whole thing of just like race and gender being the huge hissy fit of everyone's conversation. Who the fuck cares? Also, that hoodie that those women wear, that's offensive to women. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's cultural, but it's saying, hey, women, don't show your hair. Don't hide your face. You know, like, and these are the same cultures that don't let women drive cars, for better or worse. But
You know, they were brainwashed to believe that it's supposed to be beauty. Because there are several places in the Middle East that got, liberated, and then the woman would take those off and burn them.
And look at this nice emoji right here. That's great. Apple continues its trend of emojis with women.
I like the mind blown thing. That's great. I
like the dark elf. That's nice. I was looking at my emojis. Yeah, look, there's a dark elf.
Oh yeah, I thought it was Khaleesi, but
Well, I mean, if they would get the skin tone right, that top middle row or the top middle column would be my wife. She's got short arms. She's flipping me off right now.
How can you tell?
Because I can see my wife.
No, this is real life. Proper.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I got
literally standing next to him, flipping him off.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh,
because it's real.
LB, and what's up? Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Reached our limit.
Oh, he has finally arrived. We have acquired 3/5 of a man.
So he was shouting. He's shouting he was free.
I'm
on
a
Twitter.
free man now.
What the fuck?
Now we got rid of Zod and we added Sean.
That's always a better choice.
Excellent. I mean, I don't know what direction we're going in. Did you see these emojis, LB?
Yeah, I seen them. Let me just say hi. Let me just say hi to everyone in the chat. Glad to see you all.
I can't believe you called him 3/5 of a person, PB.
That's what he called himself yesterday.
Oh.
On the live stream.
Oh.
Like, I'm just continuing. This is the information that I was given.
What's up, everybody here on the panel? How y'all doing?
I think you're a real person, LB. One out of one.
I'm not considered a real person because I'm a fucking dog.
Yeah,
That's true. But you are 1 out of 1 dog.
Yeah.
I asked again, how are y'all doing?
I'm doing good, LB.
We're doing great. We're doing great. Man's best friend is here. Sean. No, Cyber is here.
You heard it here first, folks. Sean is man's best friend.
Sometimes.
I've heard it both ways.
I guess it depends on who the man is. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So PB, now I can't hear LB.
Oh, shit. Zod, do some trickery. Do what you did to fix it last time.
Zod
what did you do to fix it last time?
Lurking.
What's wrong?
He took LB out. Wow.
Can you hear him now, Stevie?
You can't hear me?
No, I
cannot.
Oh, damn it.
Then
He's
you
having
disconnect and come back.
No, he was having the glitch that he would have when I was joining after he would join on some live streams.
This is why you
But
shouldn't
then,
pay $20 for a beta program.
Oh well.
Man, I thought he already had one. I thought he didn't have the beta program. I thought he like paid for it.
No, like
StreamYard
StreamYard
is still
itself
beta.
is a beta program.
Even the paid version.
Oh,
That's what he's saying, is that they haven't fully like worked out the kinks before. Fucking A, it's a trap. Jesus. Because yeah, there was a couple times where I would come on and I would talk, and then Stevie's like, I didn't hear a word he said. I was like, what do you mean you didn't hear a word I said? Like, everybody else heard everything that I said. He's like, yep, don't hear shit.
Why doesn't that ever work for Chris? I mean, that would be.
I don't know.
So what y'all talking about tonight?
I mean, we were
Wisconsin
just apparently we're moving on to talking about hurricanes
Dorian.
and the other tropical depressions that are in the Atlantic and Caribbean.
So is Dorian a gender neutral hurricane?
Oh my god, we were talking about that last
I like
night.
Hurricane 8 over there. That's a great name.
One of my best friends, his name is Dorian. I don't see Dorian as a female. It's definitely a male. But that's my bias. Seems like Dorian. I don't even. Well, it's hitting landfall right now on the continental U.S. as we see. I just hope everything. I hope nobody gets hurt.
I noticed the news hasn't even been talking about that hurricane. Is it Ferdinand?
That's not true.
Nah,
but not
But
as
I'm saying where I'm in that no one's been talking about Hurricane Ferdinand.
Oh, Ferdinand?
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh, that's because
it's hitting the southern part
storm.
Yeah, that's right. It's just a tropical storm.
It's hitting the southern part of Texas, but they won't talk about it.
Well, it's because it's not as important or as severe.
I forget the order.
Like, there's not near as much tourism in southern Texas as there is in all of Florida.
Well, that's probably true. But I forget.
There are squirrels over there.
I forget which comes first.
Well, yeah, I mean, for us, we care.
But what comes first, a tropical storm or a tropical depression?
Tropical depression.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then once
LB
it gets
would
to
be
a
the
certain
expert.
wind amount, it goes to a tropical storm.
Then a hurricane.
I think it's either 60 miles per hour or 75. No, I think 75 is the hurricane. Let's see.
Okay.
I
So
don't know,
is that
whatever he's saying, I'm
like?
sure it's interesting.
Yeah, I think for you to hear him, Stevie, you're gonna have to be the one that drops out and jumps back in.
I will drop and jump right now.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Hopefully that will solve the problem.
I just
want to
know.
hear everybody except for LB for whatever reason.
I just want to know if that noise we heard earlier was a kangaroo on a motorcycle.
Possibly.
It was loud as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
I heard that. I was like, ooh, I like the sound of that engine.
So, really quick while I'm in here.
Damn it.
It has to become 39 miles to become a tropical storm.
Okay.
Yeah, so it becomes a hurricane at 75.
Wow. Okay.
Is that like it just has to like hit that sustained winds for like a certain amount of time?
No, once it hits that let's see, this is what the National Weather hurricane people say.
Sure.
An announcement that sustained winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour to 18 kilometers an hour are expected somewhere with the specified area within 36 hours in association with a tropical, subtropical, or post-tropical depression.
And it's really
Okay.
interesting because that doesn't sound all that fast, but it's a lot different when you live in a tropical place. And because when I lived in Texas as a kid, tropical storms were pretty serious. I mean, we weren't even up to like hurricane winds, and like things were getting ripped off of houses and stuff like that. It's just some crazy stuff.
Well, and I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but I know several of them can spawn the occasional small tornado.
Yeah, they can. So I mean that's why whenever tropical storms or hurricanes come, we always get like tornado watches and stuff in certain areas.
Really?
I've never seen a
Ah,
That's
tornado.
weird.
Hey, but I got a question. This is far more important than talking about tornadoes. Well, Tommy says his hands are cramping up from working on a drawing. I kind of don't want to know what he's drawing for his hand to be cramping up, but then I kind of do want to know what he's drawing. This is a conflicting decision here.
He's drawing the number 70. He says 70, I think, LB. He says he's drawing 70, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure that he's talking about the hurricane winds there, guy.
Oh. I thought it was
Pretty
a lot funnier him drawing the number 70.
No, I know, but I'm pretty sure that comment was there before the question was
Well,
posed.
sorry, I had to go get something real quick.
That's fair. That is fair.
I know my hands
Are you still stuck in the desert?
No, I am not stuck in the desert anymore.
Back at home?
Yes, I am back at home. I have made it, and I am happy that I am alive. But that hotel desert place was awesome, though. They had an exhibit on Bonnie and Clyde. I saw the car where they got shot in.
Ooh.
They had that on exhibition, which is just great. Even the church that Clyde was killed in was on display. I was very disappointed because I saw that it was washed. I think I'll leave it at that.
That's pretty dark.
It was yeah. I mean, it was kind of dark. I mean, they even like on display showed like the bodies of Bonnie and Clyde together on the morgue. I'm just like, kids are looking at this.
Yeah.
Like it was a little weird, but at the same time, it was kind of cool to see the car. Anyways, all right. No more about that murder duo thing.
Man, so Tommy, man, I ain't even paying attention to this hurricane. It's like whatever, man. So Tommy says he's drawing Darth Loneliness for a video. Well, I mean, I don't know why he'd want to draw that guy. That guy is not a nice person.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is definitely interesting.
I know.
I was not expecting that for an answer.
He wouldn't let me make any channel announcements at all. He kept shutting me down.
Well, I mean, he wasn't wrong for that, but
He
he's still
tight
trash.
ship.
Darth Loneliness is definitely trash, man.
Who's Darth Loneliness?
It's the guy that Perp always tries to fight when they're on stream together.
Oh.
Darth Loneliness is a dark side user who had invaded LB's channel.
Oh.
He should have been here like a week ago when Perp kept trying to fight him. that we wasted like would you say 2 hours, PB, of them fighting?
But it's very possible it was high too.
It was definitely an hour. Because there was, imposter LB showed up, and then we were off the rails.
Wait. On this channel?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Once again, I said this is better than the High Council.
The StreamYard works.
This is better than the High Council because we read the chat. But you know what? We're also on. They were also on Jeff's channel, and Jeff is very good with the chat.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
that's true.
He is. He is impeccable. Not the best, but you know what? Honestly, he does care. And
I know he's gotten pissed off at EVS and Jeremy when they're hosting and they don't read the comments.
Does he?
Speaking of
Oh yeah, I've
comics,
seen it a couple times.
Curtis.
I don't
yeah,
know recently because I haven't seen it recently, but there was one time he lost because
Wait.
they weren't reading the chat.
Wait, really? Like, I don't remember that.
Well,
but
we,
It was like maybe
we don't want to be hypocrites and not read the chat here. So Curtis,
November or something.
Curtis,
Go
I
ahead.
I don't remember. It
appreciate.
was,
I appreciate
no,
you.
that's a great transition.
Yeah, it is.
Cyber and Elvis.
Curtis,
Yeah.
I'm safe. I will be safe. I'm a lonely man is always safe. Like
Pound be safe.
I'm Curtis. I'm not sure if you seen the Florida man that oh, you did, but he explained how to defeat hurricanes. I'm good. I'm
What?
straight.
What?
Yeah.
What? Where? When? When was this?
Yeah, this is a Florida man. He explained how to defeat a hurricane. So like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
taking
did.
his advice. I've got the ice ready. I'm straight. But no,
Florida
man,
man, how to defeat hurricanes. Oh
but
God.
to be quite honest with y'all, like I'm too in the middle of Florida for these like hurricanes to really do damage. So it's like when these people start saying, "Oh, this is the worst hurricane ever happening," blah blah blah. It's like, okay, by the time he gets to Orlando, it'll die out, and we'll just get the outside of the winds. But yeah, I mean, it's very rare that a hurricane actually flies over Orlando, like the actual hurricane. But yeah, we straight, man. We good over. I appreciate you though, Curtis, and everybody else that wants a lonely man to be safe.
So LB,
But-
you're too far inland for it to really do any damage. Then.
Yeah, I mean, they'll knock my power out, but a
Well,
lonely man doesn't need power.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tommy, man, like when you finish that drawing, for some reason, you got to share it with us. Of course, you'll share it. Yeah, that's it's disturbing that you draw a picture of a man that technically hates us all.
When he put it like that, yeah, that is kind of disturbing.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So, Stevie, do you ever get any tropical depressions or hurricanes where you are in Australia?
Not where I live, mate, but up north they get them. Yeah, for sure.
He gets dingoes.
For sure. Earlier this year, it wasn't any hurricanes, but there was a massive monsoon up in the north of Australia where there was about 2.5 meters of rain. So I don't know what's that in your fucking thing. About 7 foot of rain over 3 or 4 days.
Oh,
And
man,
so there was
great.
That's a
massive
fucking lot. Holy
floods
shit.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
was
it was like
floods
1 to
everywhere.
2 meters. It's like a couple feet.
I mean, meters
What?
are essentially yards,
Oh,
except
Well,
a bit bigger.
One-
nice.
1.8 meters. 1.8 meters is 6 feet. So,
Right.
and
You lost
it
when you
was
guys started
a
talking
little over
more.
2 meters.
Fuck,
Ugh.
man.
Fucking Americans.
Yeah, I was lost when you just started talking math. So
Oh, jeez. That has nothing to do with
All right.
America.
So, about as
Actually, no.
much rain as the height of an average person. I'll just put it that way.
So
There you go.
when this happened, were there kangaroos floating around?
When they swim, do they
Uh,
try to doggy paddle with their
like,
arms? But
I
they
need to
can't
know this.
quite-
This is
yeah,
important.
no, what
Do
you
they
do
just do they
is
just like hit the bottom and just spring out of the water like those flying fish?
what you do is you jump on their
Kangaroo.
back, you grab
You know
You
what?
grab hold of their
let
tail,
me Google
and they-
kangaroo swimming.
they kick
I
really
wanna see
fast,
this,
and you
please.
ride them like a little boat.
So if you're in a
I
boat,
like a little boat.
if you're in a boat and you see a kangaroo struggling to swim and you try to get them in the boat, will they still like kick you in the crotch?
Yeah, they'll still kick the shit out of you. Yeah. And that's
Oh,
what you
so
get
I
for
see
doing
you've
the right
helped me,
thing.
mate. Fuck off.
yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is, like you could cut off its legs, but its tail is gonna like choke you to death.
It's not
Yeah,
a
exactly.
fucking snake.
No, they're
No.
pretty much like the aliens out of Alien. Like they'll strangle you with that thing.
Oh, they got a
mouth
bunch of
comes out of another
acid
mouth.
inside of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
I have I have an Australian exclusive to show you.
Ooh, okay.
Screen share, please. Wondrous Joy.
What fucking proper? What are you talking about, Zod?
Nobody knows. He's just like lurking in the background. It's fine. We've taken over the fandom zone from him.
This thing should just increase to 9 people at least.
Are you ready?
Well, I'm ready. Stevie's ready. He's got his turn signal
Okay.
on.
All right, let's go.
Can you all see this?
Yes, let's go.
I see it.
Yep.
It's sad that you're using QuickTime, but I'll let it pass.
Okay. I see a kangaroo in the water.
That's actually kind of sad.
What do you mean it's sad? How do you know he's not chilling like a villain?
Yeah. What if
Never
Oh,
mind.
look at him tilt now.
Splashing about.
It
You have
looked
fun.
like, oh my gosh.
Oh, it's
Like
sad
he's
as he
just
starts
having a
swimming.
day on the beach.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's,
it's actually just
he's having a
chilling.
good time.
No,
And
I mean,
one of those
what's
beaches
sad
where it's
is the baby was in the pouch the entire time.
Oh, there we go.
That's crazy. He could swim better than black people.
All right, let's see where it goes next. I'm curious. Oh wait.
Or
You-
at minimum, at least 3/5 of black people.
Look at that dude just standing there watching him.
That was it. But that was funny.
That was spectacular. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Being from Wisconsin, when all you can see is the head, it kind of looks like a deer.
Kinda.
Yeah, it did.
And as
Oh,
soon
yeah.
as it starts bouncing, it don't look like a deer at all. Like deer don't look like that in the water. Yeah, Zod, it's fucking funny. We see your
Uh-huh.
banner.
The other day, me and my brother were helping our grandma, and we were just sitting there, and these 2 deer come running. As soon as my brother turns around, they go off the other direction, but they were pretty much running towards us until
Okay.
they realized.
You can't catch any deer in your dog pack.
Oh, I fuck
All right.
running.
So Wicked and Friends parody biz something production says LB is like the grand poppy of YouTube 2006. Hey, smiley face.
I don't
All right.
even know what that means.
Was anybody using YouTube in 2006, or was any of y'all alive in 2006?
I was alive.
We were all alive.
That's when I started watching.
Yeah.
That's when I watched YouTube and watched random videos.
Right.
A lot of
like
shit I
YouTube,
watched
but-
when I first started watching YouTube were all these Lego videos because you'd
Yeah,
see
yeah.
these massive builds and it was awesome.
You know what's
Wicked's
funny?
going to have to explain that one.
You know
Okay, I
what's
was gonna
funny? I
say, like in
actually,
2006,
I
I
watched-
used YouTube as like searching for stuff specifically.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Well, yeah,
it
exactly.
was around until like 2008.
I was 2006, and somewhere in 2007, I finally made an account for He67, and I went into the Wayback Machine, and I found my old profile of what it used to look like, and oh my God, there's just a substantial difference between how it.
Yeah, it used to look beautiful.
No, it worked like a like MySpace did, with like threads, with like comments. You could be friends with someone, and then you had subscriptions. And
Yeah, I know, beautiful.
YouTube?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
do you want to see what my Vorhe 67 looked like way
Yeah.
back when?
And
Okay.
you know what you just said, and that's
Like, I
an
mean, we're
issue.
right on topic. Koalas act as natural flotation devices.
So
Fact.
you what Proper
Fact.
just said, right, is also like a big reason why a lot of people who use YouTube don't get notifications because or see like their subscribers videos, because a lot of people, when before YouTube transitioned and stuff, it used to be like MySpace, like he said, so a lot of people are subscribed to people that don't even have YouTube channels, or they have like 1 or 2 videos. So some people could be subscribed to 1,000 people.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a serious mega jetty problem there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man.
I still think the golden age of YouTube was about 2009 to 2013, 14-ish.
Now, I'm not going to put anyone's name out there, but I have access to a Kryptonian channel, and he was subscribed to like 2,000 people,
Holy
and
shit!
and a majority of them did not have a YouTube channel.
What the
Oh
fuck?
man. No, the last person that I remember subscribing to that didn't have a channel per se, because they didn't have any content, was the Mighty Jiggle that showed up, what, a month ago or something like that? And then they never put anything on their channel, so I unsubscribed.
The only channel I'm sub to that has nothing was Caitlin's Keeper of the Breeze account. I was the first
Oh.
subscriber on that one. That was funny as hell when she did that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
be going around just subbing to people, just to
So-
sub to people.
So
Hey,
this is your,
I'm just
so,
subbed to that one because it's for
So-
the jokes.
Oh my
So this-
God!
No, exactly.
this
All right,
is
so
every-
this is
Go
this
ahead.
is what it looked like. YouTube looked like in 2008, about a year after. There's a lot of shit to unpack. Okay, first off, you could have like this kind of like what kind of channel you are and like all of these different categories about you. You had like subscriptions. I of course was James Nintendo Nerd. Yeah.
See, like I said, this looks beautiful. Look at all of that info at your fingertips right at the front page.
Yep. All my friends, James Rolfe was one of them. Cinemassacre. All these different threads were there, and then channel comments. It wasn't just YouTube comments; it was just channel comments. And I had a bunch of favorites, and oh my god, a lot of them were just like I don't know.
That's interesting.
I mostly
So
remember the
interesting.
look of looking for videos on YouTube.
Yeah, and I think if I could remember, they when they got rid of like channel comments and some other stuff, I think they converted the friends into subscribers. Because like I said, when I was on
Okay.
Brez, YouTube, yeah, like all the people he was subscribed to, most of them don't even YouTube.
Hmm.
So, I
Yeah,
mean,
I know.
just imagine like how many people that are subscribed to you that has the same thing.
You can still add friends on YouTube though.
Yeah, kind of. It's a different one. I don't even know how the fuck this was captured, but
I don't have anyone added as friends though on YouTube.
So
it was so weird. It was so weird. Like you could do all of these different things. Like what is your name? Why do you even care? Age 36. That wasn't true. I
You
don't know.
should have done 69, man. Predicted the future and put 69 on there.
You can only put a number.
You could have done 69.
Fair enough. Bio. I don't know. It said I don't know. Someone give me a hint. City, Columbia, Georgeville, United States, maybe. What is an occupations for occupation? Companies, what is a companies? Quit asking. Interests and hobbies, what is an interests and hobbies? Movies and shows, I have no clue what you just said. Music, quit asking me stupid questions. Books, I hate reading. like you could just make stupid answers, which was
You're
fun.
terrible.
It was fun. No, this was, dude, I was 11. Come on. How much more could you ask from an 11-year-old? But anyways, let's
A
get
whole
off
lot
this
more.
shit.
a whole lot more shit.
Oh shit! Somebody said, like there were comments that said,
Yeah, so
asking-
67 instead of 69.
well, I don't know why. I don't know why. 69. I didn't know what 69 was. It's 11.
So I have a task for all of you in the chat and even in the panel. When you have
Ooh.
time, yeah, just go through the people you're subscribed to. You might see people that don't even YouTube on
Interesting.
your who you're subscribed to, and you should like unsubscribe from them. Because,
I've
like,
been unsubscribed from tonight.
yeah, so I mean, not only that will help out the
Yeah.
channels that you're subscribed to,
Yeah.
and you might
Oh.
even get the notifications. Shoot, even then, unsubscribe from people you don't even unsubscribe from YouTubers you don't watch. Because like at the end of the day, your added subscription to their channel, it don't help if you're not watching their content. It's
So-
only hurting
All
them.
right,
If
What-
you
LB
have
said
not
that, and
watched
I'm
a
going to lose
video
all my
from a channel
subscribers
for
now because no
over
one
a year,
watches.
So what I'm getting from this is LB's gentle way of saying he's unsubscribed from all of our channels.
Well,
No,
I
it's
was
his
never
gentle way
subscribed
of
to your channels.
telling everyone to unsubscribe from me because no one watches my channel.
Well,
It's
I mean,
just serious.
yeah, this is. I mean, it's serious. Like I'm joking around, but at the same time, it's serious. Like, do you want people subscribed to your channel that's not watching your content, or do you just want to feel happy that you have
No.
If it's
whatever your
over
subscriber
1,000,
count is?
that's great.
Yeah,
If they're not watching, then what's the point?
Right.
you just
Like-
need you need him to get monetized, and from there on, I guess you have him drop. That's fine.
I mean, that's even that's dumb because getting monetized ain't
Oh yeah, I know.
it ain't nothing if no one's watching your content.
Oh, exactly.
You could be monetized and still getting 10 views.
Yeah.
That's like not even half a cent.
Right.
I mean, I should write a YouTube book.
YouTube for dummies.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a lot of incorrect information out there, and I just try to put a little game into people, like let them know. But you know, people gonna do what they do.
Yeah. People are dumb. Why did we lose LB or I'm sorry, PB for Zod? That wasn't an answer.
Welcome back.
PB probably dropped out because he had a connection issue. He'll
So
be
you
back.
kicked them out.
No.
All right, LB said that, and I'm going to find him, and I'm going to unsub from Inside Gaming after they changed their. I've been meaning to since they changed their name. I don't watch them anymore after they changed their fucking name.
Well, see, it's kind of tough when you're part of like this whole group of people.
It's not tough.
Well, I mean,
like-
it is because like if you try to support like people inside the Phantom Menace, you know.
How are you supporting them if you're not watching their content?
The channel I mentioned was just a subsidiary of Rooster Teeth.
But I mean, when like I just mean like when you're trying to help out the smaller channels, you know.
But how are you supporting them if you're not watching their content?
I
With
can see both sides of that though, because you know, while the smaller channels need you to watch the content, they also desperately need the subs. So that,
But you're hurting the channel if you don't watch the content because they if this all right, here you go. If you're subscribed to a channel and you're not watching them, it's hurting the channel because the channel isn't getting the notifications out to people that are watching the content, and it's also not going to be getting recommended for to other channels and videos or show up higher in search engines because it shows that the subscribers aren't watching the content.
well,
Like,
that's a good point.
Like the channels, like you're only getting what 15% on average that people watch it. So it's like you want, so the less people that's not watching the content because they don't care about your content, the better.
You also have to take into account the fact that some people don't click the bell for notifications because people don't know about that.
Yeah, but
Whatever.
it doesn't
And
work
but
out.
also it I mean in my experience, you know, it doesn't hitting the subscribe button. You know, I get what you're saying, LB. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of YouTube in that regard, but what I will say is that it does. I mean, it doesn't hurt to subscribe, but it also doesn't. I don't know. I just said like it doesn't do any harm.
It does harm the channel because if you got a bunch of people that's not watching your content,
like why are they
then-
subscribed to you? Like what is your YouTube is thinking like? Are they thinking like what is the point of this?
right? It's just like there's a bunch of groups out there that does sub for sub. People are just subbing to get their numbers up, but at the end of the day, it's not helping the channel because it's showing that people are subscribed to this channel but not even watching the content.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because even if you're a smaller channel, you can still get your video put into the homepage area so that it blows up so that you're getting, tens of thousands of views.
So, did you know that it's technically not against YouTube policy to pay for subs? And
What?
That's stupid. That's dumb too.
I know it is. I know because you're paying. I mean, you're adding a bunch of people who are never going to watch your channel. So it kind of goes to your point, LB.
Yeah. I mean, all right, here's an example. For my subscribers for the current month, subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel, 15%. The typical on YouTube is 10 to 30%.
Wow. Okay.
Subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications, mine is 10%. Typical on YouTube, 5 to 20%. My watch time from subscribers is 9% for the month. So, and I noticed one thing I could say was an issue for me when I started YouTubing is a bunch of people from like the fandom collective just subscribing because, they wanted to support.
Because they were told to.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. And I'm not blaming anybody from that. It's just like, I guess it's just like, a myth, a general myth of this whole support thing. Hey, I'll subscribe to your channel, get your numbers up. Like, people automatically think that, but that's not true at all with YouTube stuff.
I hate it though when people follow me on Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube, and kind of expect me to subscribe to them back. When
Right.
I don't share my subscription, so even if I did, they won't see. But
Right.
I don't.
Like I said, Cybernick, how many subscribers do you have?
Currently, I have it looks like 143 subs, and I don't need to explain how many of those people actually come watch, comment, like.
So out of your 143 subscribers, you probably have 20 that actually watch your content, for example.
Yeah.
So you, like I said, you don't want all of us here subscribing to your channel just because I don't watch gaming videos. So you don't want my subscription. I don't know if anyone else here watches gaming videos. You don't want that kind of subscriber.
Not exclusively.
Right.
You
want somebody who will watch your content. Now, if you know somebody that will subscribe to you and just watch your content just because to help you, there's nothing wrong with that. But honestly, how many people you know are going to really, really do that?
PB.
Well, everyone's not great like PB. I mean, for me, like, I'm not subscribed to your channel. I'm not going to lie to you. But, like, when I see you tweet out a link, like, if I'm not doing anything, I'll click it and I'll watch it. Because me not being subscribed to your channel and watching your content helps better than me being subscribed to your channel and just not watching your content. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know all the answers to YouTube, but I know, like, this type of stuff, simple stuff like this. And trust me, just subscribing to people's channels to show that you're supporting their channel is not support. It's definitely damaging. It's just basically like subscribing to subscribe.
Yeah, I will say it is damaging because around March, I like to say it was around March, my channel locked around 120 subs. Did not grow again until late June, July. And I think a lot of that was because people were just subbing to my channel to sub to my channel.
Right.
Yeah.
It all got locked.
Right. And
I was heavily debating just canning my channel.
Right.
But that's because I actually got my actual numbers back that I had before everybody started subbing to me and I got to the fandom. My average was about 5 subs a month.
Right, man. And like I said, like that, like, I wished there was somebody like with influence that could like say, I'm gonna do a live stream with the fandom collective, whoever, and just explain these type of things. Because, like, example, buying subscribers. Cool, you could buy 2,000 subscribers, you get 2,000 subscribers and monetize or whatever. but in a month or two, those subscribers is gonna drop off.
Yep.
That
And they're
they're
not,
not
gonna,
watching
I
the
mean,
content.
you're gonna, like you said earlier. I mean, you may have 2,000 subscribers, but there are 2,000 people who are not watching your videos. So even though you're monetized, what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah, what do you?
Yeah, you're going to get about 3 views.
If
Right.
that, yeah.
I mean, like everyone knows. I mean, like I said, I don't have all the answers, but I have the analytics in front of me. Like the statistics are not going to lie to me. So this is just some game I'm trying to put out to people that's watching, even the people on the panel, as far as this whole subscriber thing and getting my numbers up thing. Like, you want people that's going to watch your content.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
So, you know.
And you know, just because you're cool with people, like, you know, and hanging out in chats, it doesn't mean that you're going to like their content, and that's okay.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's like, I mean, I don't mind people.
I'm starting the trend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect someone to watch every single video I do, but I prefer people who doesn't watch any of my videos or just feel the need to click my video to give me a like. I prefer them to unsubscribe.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair.
Yeah, man. So I mean, that's my education. If y'all want to continue on with it, Zod, you can feel free. Or if you just want me to stop, I'll stop. But yeah, man, that's what it is. Like, y'all check your analytics. All of you, look at the statistics. It's right there. They'll let you know who's watching and who's not watching.
Yeah, I look at my analytics quite a bit. I mean, even though YouTube is pretty poor at keeping your stuff updated in real time, I mean, it still gives you some pretty decent insight.
Mm-hmm. So does anyone have any questions, or y'all want me to shut up?
I don't have any specific
Sorry.
question, but I mean,
I'm just busy unsubbing everyone right now.
I'm going through doing it too.
I mean, seriously, go through, like, when you got time, go through who you're subscribed to, because you, like I said, I might well say I was on Zod thing and I saw that he was subscribed to over 2,000 people, and most of them don't have a YouTube channel. So it's like,
God.
yeah,
Sometimes I subscribe to like mods that I have.
I don't like so I have my YouTube channel connected to my TV, you know, and I watch YouTube a lot on TV, and I don't like when like my subs get like really into the triple digits, because it just starts clogging up my recommended videos and everything, you know. So I can't imagine
So
having.
LB,
what's up?
I do have a question for you that
What's
might
up?
also help people out there. So if you are starting a YouTube channel, or you have a very small channel, and obviously to get subscribers, that, you know, genuine subscribers, you need people to watch your videos in the first place. So for the good people out there, how do you get your videos to be presented, exposed, ranked in YouTube, so that you actually start getting some views and some initial subscribers?
For if you got a smaller channel, like, one of the easiest ways to get views is making sure your titles are titled right, making sure your thumbnail, Zod, matches what you're talking about, and making sure it pops out, stands out. Like, people, it's proven that people like bright colors.
Yeah.
So when you make your thumbnails, if it's got to be yellow, green, orange, make it bright. You know, make sure your description is a good description. Like some people blow up by not having descriptions and tags. It happens, but that's not the norm. You want to make sure your video is done as good as possible. So make sure your descriptions are well described. Like, if your topic is walking down the street, do 300 characters about walking down the street and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Make sure your keyword is at the beginning of the description and the title. Also, like, sharing on social media is good, but it's also a curse, because when you share on social media, a lot of people will click on it and like not watch it. They'll click and close it out if it's something they're not interested in. So that could hurt your retention time. So like the watch time, I mean the retention also helps with getting recommended like in the up next part of YouTube or on the homepage and stuff like that. But yeah, man, like that's the main things. Making sure your title, thumbnail, description, the tags are all correct. Like don't pay attention to the
Yeah,
big
that's
channels,
just,
huh?
I was just going to say, yeah, I just thought it would be good to go on that side of it as well. Because people often go ask themselves, well, do I get subscribers first and try for that, or do I try and get views first, or what do I, and
Well,
how do you do each one?
well, I mean, I would suggest going for the views, because if people enjoy your content, then they'll subscribe. If you're just making the channel, hey, everyone subscribe to me, well, they might not watch your content,
Yeah,
and then
I-
that could kill your channel before you even get it going.
because like the views, the more views you have, the better chances you have of getting permanent subs.
Right. Like, let me see.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I used to, when I first started talking, kind of say, oh, like I said, but I stopped. One, because I hated having to remember it. Two, I hated begging for likes and subs at the end of my videos.
No. You listen. You have to do that. Like, me personally, I hate asking people for stuff. But you gotta remember, not everybody, but a lot of people are dumb. A lot of people like to be told every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and some people just
Talking
forget.
about me.
Yep.
Some people just legit forget. Like, so you got to tell them, like, if you like the video, like it. If you're not subscribed, you like what you saw, subscribe.
Yeah, like
Well,
it's like a suggestion,
right.
not like say like, hey, go subscribe. Just say like, hey, if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead. If you like,
I hit it. I throw it in my end card now.
Yeah, I mean, use your end screens, use your cards, use all of those options for
I don't
your
even
videos.
know what cards are. Like, I know what they are, but I don't know what their function is.
Cards.
Oh,
Wow.
Cards. Are like for the videos. You could put in a link to your video, another video, a link to your channel, or a link to your website or playlist or whatever. It helps out because when you look at your video stuff like watch time and retention, you never get 100% retention. And I'd say 50% of the audience is going to drop off within 30 seconds. So like cards, you could put them in spots on the video where you see a drop off in watching, so it can entice people to click onto another video, or vote on a poll, like to keep them staying on the video.
Let's say you see the drop off at 30 seconds. If you put a card at 25 seconds and someone's like, oh, a poll, and then they have to go and look at that card or that poll that you did, they're already going to get past 30 seconds because they're going to get occupied dealing with the card that they saw pop up in the video, and they'll be like, oh, well, I don't care about this fucking poll. And you're like, well, I already got you to 45 seconds, so I got 15 more seconds than I was going to get otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so use cards, use your end screens, because some people do click on end screen stuff. Like, it's not a large audience, but it does happen. But yeah, I mean, like, I watch videos, I forget to like, so I have to go back and like them if I like them or
Dude,
dislike
I
them,
literally
whatever.
just did that yesterday. Did you see that comment, LB?
Yeah, I did. Thank you. So like, yeah, you gotta tell people to do this stuff, because like I said, there's a lot of people that
I watched his Florida Man video. It's like 5.5 minutes long, the perfect length that they want for YouTube. And I got to the end of it, and I wasn't like explicitly watching. I was putzing on Twitter at the same time, and then got to the end of the video.
Hey, PB, I'm sorry to cut you off right now, but we have a super chat from Mega Jetty 1. He says, yo, while you're all talking about how to get subs and viewers, you're ignoring the chat. Who are your viewers? Don't be like Alex Becker, who I unsubbed for dissing the Fandom Menace. Well, Mega Jetty, your previous super chat had absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about. So that's why I didn't read it. Continuing on, PB.
Well, that's okay. But it's it's not an unreasonable thing. Like people who are viewing, you don't want to ignore them. You don't want to make them feel like they're, like they're not enough. And no, seriously. It's not like, and Alex Becker, he doesn't need YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm talking about
He's
Mega
already-
Jetty's previous one. Like we're talking about this YouTube thing. Like what we're talking about. He sends in the message to promote his channel or whatever.
No, well,
What-
yeah, but he uses YouTube to promote now his business, and he was all right for a while, but then he decided to delete every single one of his videos for some reason.
Are you talking about Alex Becker?
Yes.
Oh no! I'm
funny
talking about Mega Jetty's previous super chat. He
So-
sent another about like we
Yeah.
keep telling Mega Jetty to stop doing his self promotion stuff, but he keeps on doing it.
So what is your stance, LB, like on your channel? Say you're having like a live stream, and say somebody like super chats you $5 with a topic that is completely
Yeah, I'm on my channel. I'm playing GTA, and I'd love everyone to become my friend on the PS4 network. No, I'm not going to read that. Like, well, what is that? Why are you promoting yourself? Like
they've already given you $5.
like if you super chat me, and you got a YouTube channel, I'll put your link in the chat. But all this self promotion stuff, nah, bruh.
I hear you.
He has another super chat. Speaking of which,
You were just. I mean, I've been interacting with the chat since I've been here. So how are you testing us? You ain't testing nobody, bro. You ain't fooling me. PB, please finish your point, sir.
Oh, the point that I was making was I watched your Florida Man video and I puts it on Twitter and got to the end of the video and I was reaching for my other device that I had synced up to YouTube with the Roku, and I was like, wait a second, I didn't fucking hit like on that video or leave a comment, did I? So I had to go back into the frickin' playlist, go back a video, I clicked on it, and then it started playing. I was like, yep, that thumbs up is not blue, which is not true because I enjoyed this video. So that was a lie. So I was like, okay. And then I went down into the comments and I was like, yep, I had to watch this twice because I forgot to leave a comment and a like the first time.
It's really a pain in the ass. I mean, the convenience that you can watch YouTube on TV, because I mean, you can sit on the couch and browse the content, and instead of watching it on your phone. And so I think people are becoming more and more accustomed to not remembering to like and comment, when they actually might have something to say, because there's no way to comment on your TV. You can like it, but I don't.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know what kind of TV you have, but I can. No, I'm just playing.
Oh no, I mean, like, especially when you just have it hooked up with like if you got your Chromecast or your Apple TV and you just like signed in with your account on that particular device, like, I don't know what you have to do to bring up a keyboard to be able to leave a comment on something like that. Whereas you can just like, click up and over and then, hit OK and then you give it a thumbs up.
Depending on the device that you use, like on a Roku, if you're watching a stream, it will actually show you the live chat on the side of the screen if you would like it to. But
right,
I've not seen anything, even with like an Xbox. If you have a controller with the keyboard, there's not an option to go in to leave a comment, which on gaming systems you would think that there would be, because it is common to have the keyboards on the controller.
Right. Or even just a Bluetooth keyboard hooked up to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd think with that they'd have it set up more, maybe not easily, but more easily integrated, where you'd be just like, hey, you can turn this option on or off if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, they could at least give you the option.
So, yeah, back to yeah, because my TV it shows the chat. It depends. But
Right.
as far as the whole subscriber thing, like here for example, my Dave Chappelle video, which is it's my largest viewed video in a few months. It's at 30. Well, I don't know what's at right now, but this is in analytics. It's at 31,000. I've gained 99 subscribers from the video.
Wow.
Okay.
So yeah, whether they subscribe because they just like what I'm saying, or if they subscribe because I asked them, like, if you liked what I did, then they subscribe. But yeah, you got to put all of those options out there. Like, it's not begging. It's just, reminding people, because some people forget.
It's funny how not to get off topic too much, but it's funny how much heat Dave Chappelle has taken for his video, or for his latest stand-up. I watched it the other day and I thought it was really on point on a lot of issues, and it was typical Chappelle fashion. I don't know what they're expecting from him.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute if you want to.
Sure.
What time is it? But like, as far as, and this is why it's important to gain subscribers from people watching your videos, because those 99 people didn't subscribe to me because they want to just support me because we tweet each other. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Or because, they feel like they have to support me because they're in a group of people.
No, they're ranked from maybe all around
like
the world.
These people, these people watched me. They enjoyed what I had to say, so they subscribed. Those are the people you want, because they're more likely to come back and watch your content. You don't want that person that hasn't watched a second of your videos, but see that someone else tweeted your stuff, or you're in a group of people and they subscribe to you. You don't want that. But I mean, yeah, man. Like,
no, I mean,
look at your analytics.
Because there are going to be, there's going to be very few people inside of that group that actually want to see what you're going to do. Like me being in the air quote Fandom Menace, doing the High Council highlights, I know at least 2 people that explicitly subbed to my channel for the highlights, and that was Lethal Lightning and Black Angus, because that was back when I was at like 30 or 40 or 50 subs or something like that, and I don't know how they found me, and they were like, oh, a channel that does High Council highlights? Yeah, I'll sub to that. I'd love that. And I was like, oh, shit. And then I look at their sub counts, and I was like, why is somebody with multiple hundreds of subs subbing to me? Like, I wasn't expecting it. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be a couple people that do it, but not everyone.
There's a guy who found my channel. His name's, I'll give him a shout out. His name's Nutshell Studios. Let me take a quick look. Let me find him quick. I know he's high on subs. Oh yeah, Nutshell Studios. He commented on my stuff. It's like I think he was subbed to me, or is subbed to me, because he was like talking about it. I'm like, your name seems familiar and stuff. And then I subbed back to him because I actually kind of enjoyed his little animations. Let's see here.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, I'm finding him. Yeah. Okay, at the time he was at 1,500 subscribers when he was commenting on them, and this is him. The stupid thing loads. Is it loading?
Oh, you're trying to screen share?
I'm trying to screen share.
Yeah, everyone with YouTube, just look at your analytics and look what videos gained like your subscribers, and then this could help you too. Like you can make whatever content you want, but like if you see a video gains you 100 subscribers, then that's telling you like, look, okay, this is what I should make more videos towards. Or if you've made videos that's lost you subscribers, you should avoid making those kind of videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean,
this guy found me. So
that's cool.
seeing that is like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't know who you were, and I even just checked you out. I actually enjoyed your content too.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah.
So you
But
must be Canadian looking at the animation.
what if like the stuff that you do that gets you the most views is something that you enjoy, but I mean, it's not something that you can make like a weekly video series out of.
give me an example.
Okay, like when I first started doing YouTube, a lot of I was getting a lot of hits for making videos about Queen and Adam Lambert and a guy named Mark Martel who sounds almost exactly like Freddie Mercury. And so I was getting tons of views and comments and stuff, and but it's just not, being that band has been around since the 70s and there's not a whole lot of really breaking news. There's not a whole lot to talk about.
Okay, so you said you enjoy talking about it.
Yeah, I do, but not
It's not something you can do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, for example, I like talking about Marvel stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff I like talking about, but it doesn't get me like the reach to gain numbers because like stuff is oversaturated. So like for what you're saying, if I'm for a content creator, I'm not gonna say don't make this kind of content, but don't make content that like you enjoy doing, but at the same time you can't continue to make content because it'll show in the content that you're just making stuff to make stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
Like you don't want to make a Queen's best song in 1973 just because.
right. Yeah,
And
no, that's a good point.
like I mean, YouTube. Everyone uses YouTube makes videos for different reasons. But for me, I just say make videos that you enjoy making. You know, like don't just make videos that you don't have any heart or passion into it. Because at the end of the day, it'll start to show.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure y'all could realize people on YouTube that are just making videos just to make them.
To add into that, don't make videos and post them. Try to post them every day because I did that for a bit and it drained me
Yeah,
and it took the life out of me.
it can burn you out, especially when you work so hard on a video and you don't get the views that you think it expects to get.
exactly.
Oh yeah. I mean, people were talking about like, hey, you should do more Cobra Kai videos. But when I did a Cobra Kai video, when I found out, oh, it's going to be season 1 is going to be free, I got less than 100 views, which is not good for me. I get at least over 100, maybe 2
Right.
on average. But
Right.
yeah, so that kills my wanting to do that. Like, it's a topical thing,
Mhm.
YouTube awards topical shit.
Yeah.
Like especially for new people, in order to get new subs, and especially on average, like more views. Like the last one that I got that caught the algorithm, I guess, was the Top Gun Maverick reaction. I was like, oh, this is cool shit. And it got like 500 views. I did it out of just because I could and I had time and I got lucky. But a lot of the times I don't get lucky. A lot of times, I do a reaction or I do something where I'm just like commenting on something that other people are commenting on, or I don't. I do it a different way. But either way, it's just like, it doesn't matter what I do. What matters is at this point, YouTube is just having returning subscribers come to you. It doesn't, there's no way to get new ones very easily.
Right.
It's weird unless you're like new and you do something like exponentially awesome.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know. It's
mean,
better to have no expectations at this point.
One tip I could, man, General Zod probably like, man, LB came up in my stream, he just straight took over. No, but one thing I could suggest
We
that
morphed
works
into it.
one thing I could suggest that helps me out, that I see is when I make videos, ask questions. Like even if you know the answer to stuff, I'm not saying play dumb. Like ask questions because it helps with your engagement, and engagement ultimately helps out your videos getting recommended, and in the algorithm, as they say. Because like comments, likes, dislikes, all that is great, but like. Yeah, ask questions. Any pin a comment, ask a question. People will respond. Like the comments will definitely help out a long way. And I've noticed like because I ask questions in my videos, whether I know the answer or not to them, because people like to talk.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
You're constantly
Sometimes they
asking me questions.
like, what's wrong with you? How much have you had to drink? Like, why would you do this? Like,
Exactly.
in your comment section. No, actually, no. Speaking of which, actually, somebody did. I don't know if you heard that on stream earlier, but somebody about 20 minutes ago crashed their car right outside of my house.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they hit a parked car and they flipped over.
Oh shit.
I have no sympathy for the person who crashed into a parked car because they're stupid, and they could probably hear me from down the street. But I don't care. That's absolutely ridiculous. Like,
Well, I don't know.
You hit a parked car, you stupid fuck.
Yeah,
you hit a parked car. It's not like it was in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
and
but what if
that guy up?
I mean, there are times like I was a couple like almost 3 or so years ago. I was doing like 65 on the highway, and I had to swerve to miss an animal that was running out, and I did a complete 360, and I hit the concrete wall and totaled the car. So I mean, there are situations like that.
Oh, well, no, I don't think it was like that, though.
I mean, if you're drunk and you hit a parked car, you're an idiot.
I think he was drunk, but that is my estimation. He totaled one of the tires, and another tire is like he did damage to this guy's car. I'm glad no one was hurt.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there wasn't a baby trapped in the car.
Oh God.
Hey,
Overnight.
PB.
It wouldn't have
PB.
hurt the baby. But
Are there any other topics, since I'm annoying people talking about YouTube content creators and I'm putting people to sleep?
I had to double check the description.
Did y'all talk about Kristen
The
Stewart?
only other topic that I could. Yep.
Hello.
The only thing we didn't talk about was Storm Area 51.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, they're
Who did
trying
you
to make
pick out
me
to come
come
back in
back.
here?
When is it?
Stevie.
So let's talk about Area 51 before I completely kill your live stream at 3:51 a.m. Eastern time.
Someone says
So-
I watch ads for you guys. Yes, you're welcome. Whoever's monetized. You watched an ad for this? What?
Not
Uh,
this.
What? I have an ad? When the hell did this
No.
happen?
Zod
Oh,
is like
not
I
way
used to have
monetization.
ads on my channel,
Like,
and then they changed
you might
the
have an ad.
monetizations.
Yeah, there might be an ad on one of Zod's old videos if it has a copyright claim.
Right.
You'll find that on my channel.
Area 51. No more YouTube talk. No more YouTube talk.
Yes, no more. We'll have our creator workshop later.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be entertaining
Yes.
people. We will go back to that. When is this Area 51
Time
thing?
for time. Y'all want me to tap dance?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
know
Want me to
how-
dance for Massa?
Do you think there will be people that actually show up though at this point? Like the small people that are joke.
I think a small idiotic crowd will probably show up.
Yeah, there.
Are you calling your audience stupid?
The people who show up to a government facility trying to storm it. Yeah.
Oh, that? Oh,
Hey,
we were
Zod.
talking about that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Me and you are stupid.
We are?
Yeah, because we're going to Area 51.
Are you guys serious?
What?
Are you really?
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah. I want to film this idiocy
They
firsthand.
said they wanted to.
Are you? No, you're not. No, you're
Yes.
not. Don't lie.
Yes, we are.
All right,
They're
all right.
going to
No,
Area
no,
51,
don't
and
lie.
I'm going to the
Vegas is a
Federal
5-hour
Reserve.
flight.
Man.
I'm in Nevada for Area 51. Me and Zara gonna meet up. We're gonna take over Area 51. Call it the Area 51 Fandom Zone.
We're gonna have a special fandom zone broadcast from Area
Yep.
51.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? I wish you guys luck, but I also
Why wouldn't? Okay, just think about it. Why wouldn't General Zod go to Area 51, where supposed aliens land?
Now
because they're
that-
gonna shoot
look-
you in the face with kryptonite bullets.
that
Oh,
would
shit.
be
Oh,
one
shit.
entertaining. Hey, that would be one entertaining late night talks. Y'all can see me get killed by the government live on stream. Then I won't put y'all to sleep. How about that? You can watch me get put to sleep.
That will be
Oh my God.
that'd be a viral video.
Festivals spawned by Storm Area 51 event get final okay from local officials. What the fuck?
Yeah, we in there.
What?
We in there, Zara.
Yep.
A rule Nevada. This is from
Yeah.
KTLA.
Yeah, read that one because that's the one I was meaning to read. Go
Oh
ahead.
my-
Kevin.
Okay.
Oh my
Screen
God.
share it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm so excited right now.
Let's do a proper screen
excited.
share.
The truth is out there, damn it.
Let's go. Okay. Yep. Festivals spawned by Storm Area 51 event get final okay from local officials. I'm going to be talking about this on Thursday, by the way. This is going to be fun. A rural Nevada county. Oh, it's in Nevada. I can drive there. That'd be great. Approved
Yep.
strict guidelines Tuesday for a pair of festivals later this month in a desolate desert area well known by UFO and alien hunters. Lincoln County commissioners took the action amid concern about the possibility of unmanageable crowds attracted by an internet hoax dubbed Storm Area 51, involving the nearby military installation that has been the focus of UFO conspiracy theories. The plan adopted by
Wait,
the commission.
Did it
music
say
festival
internet
5,000
hoax?
Yeah.
That is not a hoax. We've covered this extensively.
Yeah, it's
there are real people out there.
This is as real as it gets.
I have a serious question. Why do
It's
you
as
have
real
so
as
many?
you make it.
Why do you have so many tabs open?
Moving on, the plan adopted by the commission involves a music festival for 5,000 people in tiny Heiko, and projections by Connie West. I don't know who she is, owner of this little Ale Inn motel in Rachel, Nevada, for as many as 10,000 people camping on her property for another event in the town closest to Area 51. Fuck. Event organizers said there needs to be food, water, and entertainment on hand to help people survive in the desert. That's a nearly 3-hour drive from Las Vegas. Wow. Most
I'm ready.
Wow.
most
we-
if they
cell phone service could be overwhelmed. Well, we'll give people something to do so they don't run amok, said this guy. Repurpose an alien research center gift shop into a music venue off a road dubbed the Extraterrestrial Highway. Maybe I should make a trip out there, guys. I am in driving distance. I could
Hey.
do this.
if they
We-
get like
we in
10,000
there.
people, then
Send me to Area 51, guys. If you start a GoFundMe, I will go and I will cover it for you guys. No joke.
Mm.
Yeah.
Look, you
what-
ain't got to send me no money. I'm going there to die for the live stream. Since I killed the live stream tonight, I am going to Area 51 to die just for you.
you're going to sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, I'm making that sacrifice for General Zod's fandom zone.
That's noble.
Well, you can bribe me, and I will give LB some money when he's there to gamble when we go to Vegas on the way there. Wes, or we'll just have a good time. Okay, Wes said that she has 700 camping reservations so far and will allow 8 people per campsite. She also plans to collect parking fees to pay for security and medical personnel and turn people turn away people who bring guns or drugs to her event dubbed Alien Stock.
Okay, it's named Alien Stock, and you don't expect people to get high? Come on.
Oh, yeah, well,
No, you
I
would
mean,
expect me to die.
guns or drugs, I'm guessing maybe marijuana is an exception because it's legal.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not, but come on. Like, if you're going to have like an Alien Stock music festival, you may at least have beer.
You may get stoned and you may get probed.
So wait, they're turning away people who bring guns? Well, you're supposed to be raiding Area 51, you fucking morons.
Nobody wants no, just don't bring guns. Come on, like people don't want trouble. Come
You're
on,
raiding
Cyber.
Area 51,
You're
you
a
need
dog.
defense.
Shut up.
No one is going to raid Area 51. If you try, you're going to be killed.
There's going to be the one guy that runs through the fences.
I'm
We all
prepared.
know this is going to happen. There's going to be the one guy that runs through the fucking fences
I
and
am
he's going to get
prepared.
shot dead.
I'm telling you, I'm prepared.
Yeah, his name's Naruto.
Yeah.
Just make sure you put up a good thumbnail for this video when I do this, okay, Zod?
Indeed.
The best, because it'll be your last one. So we gotta make sure we go out with a bang.
You'll be a YouTube legend.
It'll be the fandom zone endgame.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm
Fandom
elated
zone
and
end game.
So are you going to get blipped?
I don't know, but Connie says I'm elated and shaking inside.
Ooh.
It's all laying on my shoulders because someone said, "Hey, meet me and Rachel." Now it's realer than ever.
That's just
Commissioners and neighbors said they didn't really want the events or the attention. The internet hoax, which is not an internet hoax necessarily, has drawn to the county of 5,200 residents in an area the size of Massachusetts. Interesting. We don't want to see our desert trashed. It's a desert.
it's sand.
Well, no. I respect the desert, and yes.
They use
I
the
only
desert
respect
everything.
dessert.
This guy says that he was unhappy that a helicopter pad is planned near his home. That is too bad, I guess. It's better than whatever is gonna go on. I don't know. Harrison Keith Wright, a producer of the musical events slated for Heiko, said they have planned carefully and do not want people to trespass to Area 51. That would be very bad. They presented aerial photos of the site and said they'll announce performers in coming days if they have any. They said portable toilets, water, food, trash bins, and security staff would all be trucked in. Is there going to be alcohol? That would be fun. No. I mean, if you're going to have a music festival, you may as well have Budweiser come in. They'll do everything. The biggest thing is people just have to be respectful and everyone will have a good time. Yeah, hopefully. So that's basically it. It could be ugly or it could be decent. Thank you, Commissioner, Mr. Keith. Mr. Keith, thank you for your very, very vague comments.
I just have to address something really quick. Did
I cover that decently?
You did.
You did.
I enjoyed your read thoroughly. Fine work.
So they keep calling it a hoax, but it's the people who actually started this on Facebook. They misrepresented it on purpose, So I don't know why they keep calling it a hoax. Also, the person who said
keep misrepresent something? No way.
Right? And also the person who said something about keeping their desert clean or something. In the early 80s, Atari buried a couple tons of unsold video games in the desert. So, there's and not to mention all of the atomic bomb testings, there's a lot of crap in the desert that you really don't want to get your hands on.
Sometimes.
Area 51's hiding all the ET games. We all know it.
Nah, they've already been unearthed.
No, we pretty much covered everything. mean,
Yay.
And then
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, 3-hour stream. It's a good and nice round time. Nothing to cover except for
Right. Well, one.
I hope you don't feel like I.
So
Well, he
yeah,
hit
you
he hit his
know,
watch time recently, so congratulations, Sean. Yay!
It's true.
Hey Tommy, I don't see your tweet, bruh. Yeah. Weird.
Also,
What tweet?
let's plug everyone's channel before I get to the big news that people should be checking out. That's exciting. That may have just released like minutes ago.
Oh, we know you like tweeted us all. Then you
Oh, yeah.
DM'd
Yeah.
it to us too, didn't you?
Nah, I didn't get tagged.
Sure he did.
Yeah, he DM'd it to me, he tweeted it to me, despite me telling him like every single day, stop tagging me and stop DMing me your videos.
Like,
Sorry.
you can
Yeah,
pick
you
one.
had a review.
Anyways, let's go down the line here. We'll start with the Husky. Go ahead and tell people about your channel, and people, please go and view his videos.
I do
Show
gaming
him love.
videos. Right. I do gaming videos, sometimes drumming videos. I'm trying to get back into that. But right now I'm readjusting some things. And then I do random videos like I did today.
Nice.
Random.
I call them random videos because that's pretty much all they are.
Oh,
So today's
okay.
video
That's-
was political.
No, it wasn't. Well, maybe. If it
Phoebe,
depends
I feel
what
like you're lying to
if
me.
you have really, really weird fucking politics, I mean, then that
Hey,
one
man.
is. If you hate
Europeans.
bad drum hits, for me.
And of course, go ahead, check out Cybernetic Husky's channel if you're into gaming. And if you like the content, hit that like button. Or, if you're a fan of drumming videos and or gaming videos and sometimes political videos, then go ahead and subscribe to Husky. LB, go ahead and tell us about your channel and anything new and exciting you got coming along.
I will decline tonight because apparently I killed your live stream.
Not
Okay,
according to
well, then,
numbers.
I don't want to beat a dead horse, so I'll
Plug
let the next
Stevie
person
J
go.
with the time. He's not here to plug himself.
Okay. Everyone, Stevie J was here, but he got kidnapped by a kangaroo. I hope he returns because he makes good content that involves movies. He has a very, very touching video about Terminator 2 that might make you cry. Might. So
Facts.
I'm going to drop. If you enjoy watching movie reviews and stuff like that, Mr. Stevie J is one of the great men for you to check out. And I'd also like to shout out Mad Squirrel, who probably is in a squirrel coma right now. She'll be back soon. But everyone also subscribe to Mad Squirrel. She makes videos that does movie reviews about older black and white, the golden age of Hollywood. And she also interviews many, many of our small time great people who are also YouTubers. So she has a great interview with Maura Lisi where they talk about ghost stuff, paranormal activity, which spooked me out for a good hour. But they also talked about some other funny things about family history, which was very interesting. So subscribe to Mad Squirrel or check out that video. Thank you.
Those were great plugs, LB.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
And of course, the properest of the Jeremies. Proper, go ahead and tell them about your channel and anything new and interesting you have, like maybe some bullshit.
Word
Who knows?
properest, like when you introduce him.
Yep, the properest of the propers, because I know how he's all about that proper grammar that Zod most certainly doesn't speak. Because I'm Kryptonian.
No, Sith is Kryptonian. You are Zod.
No,
You're
no.
Don't
Pandorian.
fool
A
anybody.
Sith cannot be Kryptonian. He does not speak Kandorian.
Well, he's going to be on my channel this Thursday on This Week in Bullshit, along with the
Ooh.
Chad, a Twitter favorite, and Tom from Midnight's Edge After Dark.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that should be a good show. We will be covering various topics throughout the week. I'm certainly going to be touching a,
Whoa, whoa! You're gonna be
a
touching
little.
what
Hold
proper?
on. Let me finish, please, before you jump to conclusions. You sick bastard. We're going to be touching on several subjects that are just either going to be, very hard hitting, and we talk for quite a while about it on some subjects, and some are just saved for the end when I just make a couple quick comments on it and say how ridiculous and stupid this is. Last week, a woman was doing yoga on a balcony and fell about several stories. Talk about a downward dog. For for example, little things like that. So look forward to that, and thank you for having me on. It's been several days, but I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah, we did. It was great, and I'm glad to have you back on, Proper. Always fun conversation. Don't you have a tagline you should be saying before we pass it off?
Live long and proper, my proper compadres.
Nice. And of course,
thank you. You remember it more than I do.
I love a good tagline. And of course, we have the commander, the curator, mi amigo, and the person who keeps me in line and from being lonely, Mr. Pop Culture PB or PB. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm PB. You can find me at Pop Culture PB on YouTube and on Twitter. I do videos talking about Marvel and Star Wars and High Council highlights. So if you'd like to enjoy a laugh, go over there and check them out.
And if you also want to enjoy a laugh, go watch the Packers.
Yeah, because they're going to be playing the Bears.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a Packers fan too. Dude, we don't go out.
Hold up. You said Packers fan too, so you're insinuating you like more than one team?
No, as much as not as much as PB, but I'm a Packers fan as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, definitely, I can guarantee you not as much as PB.
No, definitely not. My kid brother only liked it because of that 70s show, and then it turned into something else.
So it's a bandwagon then.
No, it started off as like, oh, that 70s show is a great show, so that's a great team, and then he got into the NFL and he enjoys it, and he does nerd things, does fantasy football, and now he's at OSU, and he had us all fly out for his birthday for the opening game, home game, one time, and flights out of Green Bay sucks. Fuck the airport. No, seriously, fuck Green Bay Airport. Anyway.
Don't fly to Green Bay Airport. Fly to Appleton.
Oh,
I don't even know what that is.
And of course, you have been here in the fandom zone with General Zod. This has been a great stream. We've had 16 people just listening to us bullshit, talk about how to make channels good and put people to sleep. It's always fun. And, thank you everybody for coming on. I've got 2 new reviews that'll be out, or that are out, that you should go and check out. Just posted. So definitely go and check those out, because there are movies that may be out or may not be out yet, but you can get the inside track on. So anyways, besides that, I'm going to be having a fandom zone talks with Jeezy, and you guys get to learn about this awesome YouTuber. She's got some awesome video game stuff. She may have done some reviews as well, so we're going to be talking about that. And we have our surprisingly successful Watch Anime stream with me, Perp, and Fatal J, where we'll be talking about
Fatal J.
Oh my God, not this again.
Yes, and we'll be talking about
with that. Oh God.
We are going to be talking about this week some classic anime Trigun, and Cowboy Bebop. So we're looking forward to that chat, and we're looking forward to your conversations.
Oh man, you know how I feel. J loves them Cowboys in Texas.
Oh God! And as always, if you enjoyed this, please hit that like button. If you happen to be new and wander into the fandom zone, General Zod would appreciate the support. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, remember the rule here in the fandom zone: kneel before Zod.
No, I can't.
Hell no.